What is going on, chat? How are we all doing today? We all good? We all golden? We all beautiful? I hope so. I really do very much hope so. You can see Emmett's in the chat and boy Nightfall. Sir. Hey, Goodest, how you doing? You stream at the perfect time? Some say I stream every time. Why is my all chat not showing up, I wonder? Why is that not showing up? Hold up, bear with me. Let me see if it is in this screen as well. No, it's just choosing to disappear. Love it. YouTube, Twitch personal. I don't want this to just disappear now. Studio, YouTube, live chat, Twitch chat. Don't want it capturing that, or that, or that, or that. Oh, and now it is showing. How strange. How strange. Hey, what's going on, Tom? How you doing? It looks like it's cut the top off it. Is that the issue? Yeah, that's the issue. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine then. Doop doop doo. What's going on, Letha? How you doing today? How is everybody? Are we all right? Are we groovy? Are we rocking? Are we rolling? Need to test to see if this is actually going to scroll, as it were. I might need to change this so that it captures the bottom and less of the top. There we go. Just got a 7-star negotiator. Good business, man. Good business. Congrats on your nego. Happy for you, buddy. Looks like we got a bit of energy cap going on here. Let's sort that out. Look at game volume going. You know me, guys. I like to have my game volume. Saludos, Scribe. Looking good in this GA. Administración San Rafael. ¿Qué tal, hombre? No lo sé para los Grand Arena. No lo sé. Creo que es un... ¿cómo se dice? ¿Es un partido? ¿Partido? No, no es partido, no? How would I say an opponent? Because I know partido is more like team, isn't it? But you'd refer to that as a team in sports. Unless I'm completely misremembering. How would I say my opponent in GAC? Oponente. Sí, claro, Revan. ¿En serio? Español, Caicho. Spanish. Oponente. So, creo que es un oponente es... Más o menos. A mí, más o menos. Creo que. Español es easy. Español es un idioma muy, muy bonito. Claro, partido es como partida. El término sería oponente. Vale, vale. Muchas gracias. What defense am I running this time? Well, I'm not going to say that now, am I? We're about to go into GAC, bro. I'm not going to be like, and here's my defense. I'm still going relatively light defense, truth be told. Relatively light defense with some tricky teams to try and draw some banners and try and punch up in efficiency, basically. That's my approach right now. We've still got this rather incredible message from support. Things that make you go, Mi oponente es un rival más o menos parecido. Muy bueno, Revan, muy bueno. No one was watching. No one is watching. You say that, but I have had many an opponent come into my chat in Discord and streams and been like, "Hi, I'm your opponent." I've been trash talking them. Like, oh, whoops. This is awkward. I'm sorry. El idioma español tiene más formas del verbo acorde al tiempo y sujeto, y eso lo hace más difícil. Jorge, ¿cómo está? ¿Qué tal? Okay, so hello. The Spanish language has many different forms of verbs, depending on the subject and the tiempo, the speed, the time and the subject. and it's difficult. Yes, conjugations in Spanish were difficult for me to learn. We do have a surprising amount of Spanish people in my chat, but it's okay because I love the Spanish people. I love Spain. I love Spain in general, and I love the Spanish language. I think it's a beautiful place. I think their food is incredible. And I'm going back there this year, which reminds me I need to book some holidays off work because I've paid for my flights, so I need to book the time off now. Conjugations are hard to learn. Yeah. Oh, looks like the game's crashed. Un momento, por favor. One moment. Oh, muchas gracias, Reva. Yo también soy español. ¿En serio, Jesús? Qué bueno. Soy de Gales. Yeah, no, I think Spain is wonderful. It's a really nice country to visit. It's a really nice country to live in, to be honest. I very, very much enjoy their approach to food in general, and just life. You know, what's not to like about hanging on the beach in a chiringuito, drinking cocktails, having a nap in the afternoon? Oh, you're Darth Revan on Twitch. Okay, gotcha, buddy. Although, to be fair, Darth Revan 81. I think there's got to be about 6 or 7 Darth Revans that come into my chat. At the very least. At the very least. Hermano means brother. See? And hermana would be sister. So is the Holdo DC bugged? I saw they're doing another hotfix. I think they fixed it, Tom. I think I think it's already gone through the fix because we had an update from them recently, didn't we? Bear with. Now that's the Gungan Boomadeer. It was earlier than that. That's the kit reveal. Where is it? Ah, the dev update. Oh, crap. Accidentally got rid of the chat there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, got rid of the chat there temporarily. So this, to me... where was it? Oh, I swear there was something here that said they fixed it. Oh, there we go. Fixed a bug where resistance Strategicon would prevent units from being defeated with Zorii as an ally. So this was... A lot of people were taking advantage of this particular bug, where in a Zorii Finn situation, for some reason, they just weren't dying, even though they'd all dropped below 100% health. So they fixed that, which is good. And there was something about Bo, right? Tier 6, gain tenacity up for 1 turn at the start of the encounter, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Bo is plus 10 speed for each stunned light side Mandalorian now. Yeah, this sounds like they're using that specifically to address Bad Batch, which I think is a bit of a rubbish thing to do, to be honest. And I say that having Bo-Katan Mandalore myself. With Bo Mando myself, I don't think that every team needs to be completely unbeatable. Muchas gracias, San Rafael. I'm just going to call you Rafael, if that's okay. I might accidentally call you Administración, because oftentimes I just use the first word in a person's name, but I'm going to try and call you Rafael. It was like 2 to 3 wins. Oh, is it really? It seems like an odd thing to do, right? Tenacity up at the start of the encounter, which can't be dispelled. I mean, not being dispelled, that sounds like the intro to Bad Batch. But it was probably, like, wasn't it in TW? Like, in GAC, she gets a bonus turn, so they're not going to do it because you'll just roll them. I'm guessing it's for TW more than GAC. Because it, like, you're not, like, Bo's going to walk it in GAC, surely. Because she'll get a bonus turn, she'll kill a unit, and then Bad Batch just falls apart when it starts losing units. If you happen to get that opening unit and it's, like, Echo or Tech, it's like, the game's done already. You're like, well, there you go. Caloran, even with his Datacron, gets whooped by Zorii and TW. Is that right? Is that right? I mean, like I said, nothing should be unbeatable. Nothing should be unbeatable. So I'm happy. I'm happy for things to, there to be soft counters and even hard counters. It should be a case of you should have the correct counter and know the correct approach in order to win. Within 1 week, you're going to have unlocked Leviathan, Jock. Oh, Jedi Knight Cal, Trench, and Bane. That's a lot to get under your belt in 1 week. But congrats, man. Hey, what's going on, Havoc? How you doing, my dude? I did join GAC, Rob. Yeah. I did join GAC. Ooh, look, I need 200,000 more datacrons to get, data cache to get another level 9. You finally achieved the golden crate for the first time in Conquest. Hey, Jorge! Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias? No. Muy bueno. Sorry. Well done, buddy. Like and subscribe, tribe. Like and subscribe. Just unlocked Jedi Knight Cal and have like 20 purple mats. Oh gosh. Suffering from success. Wizard, I hate to hear it, brother. It can be really tough, dude. It can be really tough. Like right now, I'm struggling for Zeta mats quite heavily. Because I've gone through and unlocked so much in recent months that it's just eradicated all of my Zeta materials. You see, Phasma hasn't got a Zeta. Doesn't she need a Zeta? Yeah. So I've got 38 mats right now, but I'm saving them for Gungans. Because like I put one on Boss Nass, but Tarple still needs one. Undoubtedly, Jar Jar is going to require at least 2, but most likely 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably there's going to be one on Phalanx at least, 7. So it's like, I need Zetas. I need Zetas, bro. Greetings, the inconceivable happened. I was promoted to Kyber 4, and it's 3v3. Alex K, welcome to the joy of Kyber in 3v3. Have you a holiday break yourself now, or not yet? I started mine today and got back 25 minutes ago. Oh, 25 minutes ago, nice. I'm on holiday technically this week, but I've been using it mostly to try and get the ball rolling on Dragon's Dogma 2. So I've been playing that quite a bit. It's a big game, so it's going to take me a while to get it finished, and hopefully I'll try and get some videos out on it, but I've probably already missed the gate. Unfortunately, like, YouTubers just get videos out so damn quickly. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they do it. Like, I saw a video on YouTube today that was posted 3 days ago or something like that, and it was a video of I've played 60 hours of Dragon's Dogma 2. Here's my review or something like that. It's like, the game's only just come out and you've had 60 hours logged. Did you sleep? At all? Did you just blitz it for like 14 hours a day? Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think Xiaomi might be overkill. I can't see them giving an Omicron to a GL. Did you learn the Spanish dialect of Spanish with a lisp? So when I lived in Gibraltar is quite, how would you call it? Cosmopolitan, I guess. There's a lot of mixtures of cultures at the southern end of Spain, because you have like the Andalusian Spanish, and you have the Moorish, and you have, you have people from Poland, and you have the Italians. So like, there's a lot of mixtures of languages. The dialect in Andalusia can change region to region. So, like, for example, the double L in Spain, in Spanish, for road is calle, right? But in Gibraltar, they pronounce it as a J, almost, a soft J. So instead of calle is calle Gibraltar. And then you have certain people from Andalusia that pronounce like a CI as a Andalusia, and some that don't, and say Andalusia. And it's very difficult. So sometimes I find myself switching back and forth. Honestly, it's weird, Captain Amazing. So I guess I don't really have a set in stone way of pronouncing the words because there was so much of a mixture there all the time. Poland. Polski. Polski. Dzień dobry. TW end prior end time? I don't think so, Pierre. I think it ended the normal time. Talking about Bane zombies from Ethan. Oh, sorry, Wizard. I totally missed Bane's question. To be honest with you. See if I can find it here. Bane's question, not Bane's question. Ethan's question, sorry. No, this is coming from a player that has a great account. Just got Sidious and Beta Datacrons plus the Resistant one. Yeah, I've got quite a few. I didn't manage to get the Sidious one. I got Bane. We got quite a few good Datacrons for this set already. So the Dooku ones are not great, I'll be honest. But we got a Bane one, we got a Finn one, we got 2 Reys, we got Kelleran. Stupid Kit Festo. I don't have Kit Festo available. How else would you pronounce... I mean, you can pronounce gracias as gracias, or you can say gracias. And some people don't even pronounce the final S, so it could be gracia. Muchas gracias. It's... Gracias. For this hour, it will be Dobre Wieczór. I've probably completely brutalized that pronunciation. I'm sorry, Kaicho. I have very limited exposure to Polish. But it's an interesting language. I like the Poles in general. Polish and I'm saying that, Kaicho, even after you guys beat us in the football. You said it quite good? Ah, awesome. Wieczór? I don't know. Struggling to do the 50 Inquisitors kills on Conquest, mainly as I don't have them. Shazrog, it's unfortunately that one is a little bit tricky. You can elevate it somewhat using... Zealous Ambition with low gear Inquisitors, but honestly, it's quite tricky if you don't have the gear behind it. You made it to Chicago, and Scribe is finally streaming at normal time. Welcome to Chicago, I guess, Bazinga. Hope you had a nice trip, buddy. Yeah, so this weekend, the clocks are going forward for us in the UK. So my streams will be at a normal time again. You were not happy that they won? Oh, really? Oh. That's a shame. I don't follow football either. I'm not a football guy at all. But, if my country's playing, then I support them in spirit. I support them in principle. I'm just... I just... Time zones are weird. Yes, they are. Night, folks. What's that sentence? Amazing. Everything you just said was wrong. An England basketball fan. Do England even have a basketball team? I have no idea. You really want to visit my country? Oh, really, King Solar? There's some nice places in Wales, but there's not a heck of a lot to do when you compare it to, large cosmopolitan places. Damned if I know. Fleet Arena rewards. Woohoo! 400 crystals. We are going to be getting our Boomadeer tomorrow. I think it's about this time tomorrow. The Boomadeer event should be live. So we're going to be whaling our way to 6 stars, hopefully. Well, we should have enough crystals. I might have to buy a little bit more. I might have to buy a few, like maybe half a volt or something, to get enough crystals for us to get the big boy. And that's okay. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? We're good, brother. We're good. Did I do this? I can't even remember. I did do this. God, I'm good. But we should see Ultimate Journey event, Galactic Legend event. We should see Battle for Naboo 3 and Tarples and Boss NASA coming back. Now, you cannot get the bonus shards from these guys. No more bonus drops on these. But Boomadeer is certainly going to have bonus drops. Look at all these juicy rewards. I'm going to get all of these. Seda mats. I need them. You feeling a 330? Hey, fingers crossed. If we get a 330, we'll take him to Relic 5 straight away. But I doubt it. The chances... What is it? Like 0.1% to get a 330? What's going to be a good counter for Bane? You don't have to worry about Bane counters, buddy. You can't set Bane and get the rule of 2 on defense unless you somehow manage to set a 3v3 team and the opponent fails to clear it and kills one unit that isn't Bane. Then they'll go in again and Bane's rule of 2 will be active, but that's such an unlikely scenario that you don't ever have to really worry about Bane on defense. Bounty Hunters might be a good counter for Bane, but I think Bane on defense is really wasted. It is wasted because you have to go in full team. And a full team, what are you going to do to keep Bane alive? Battle for Naboobies, Naboobies, Naboobies. I still need to make that. I keep I'm going to make a note. And if you could, what I'll do, I'll make a note and I'll mock up a design for a t-shirt for Naboobies, Naboobies, Naboobies. And I'm going to post it inside my Discord for you guys to vote on. All right. And we'll see if we can make some Nabooby merch. Naboobies, Naboobies, Naboobies. More chance to get 330 than 230. That's the kind of positive thinking that we need, Jar Jar. New portrait. I don't care for the title, though. What is the title? Oh, just Boomadeer. Do you think we'll ever get a title of Naboobies? Probably not, right? Urban Blaster, get out of here with that trash talk. 3v3, let's go. 3v3, let's go and drive it off a cliff. I'll buy that for $1. I don't like my country football because most of the time they don't play the best, and I haven't watched yesterday's, to be honest, so I don't know how they played. I know it was, it came down to penalties. I think it was 0-0, and it went 4-5 in penalties to Poland. One munch pan. One munch pan. One punch man can pull off an Opie hoodie. An Opie hoodie? I don't know what that is, Alex. Naboobideer? Yes, Rob. Not like the volleyball players. Are the volleyball players in Poland good? When I think of Poland, I don't think volleyball, I'll be honest. You only win in 3v3. Urban, mate. I sometimes win in 3v3. I'm hoping to go 2-1. No, hang on. I said before, we're going 3-0 this week, guys. We're doing it. We're going 3-0. I have decided. It's official. The only good thing about 3v3 is opponents not playing because they hate 3v3. Wizard, you're not wrong. You're not entirely wrong there, my friend. We've got 50 minutes until it goes live. Oh, I see, Alex. I'm guessing it has something to do with the memories. Yeah, Naboobies and Tatooine. I love it, man. I do. I have to love it. It's just there's something. Is my computer updating or something? Because everything is running really slow right now. I've got 98% CPU usage right now. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Yeah, because this is running like ass right now. But we did have a rather good message from our boy Karth on that. Everyone talks about Anakin getting Padme's Naboobies, but not about Padme getting Anakin's Tatooine. I mean, it is what it is. You not subscribe? What does suck, Twist? How you doing, buddy, by the way? I was expressing gratitude to your Qantas readers, but I haven't told you I'm bald too. Whoa, Mark, mate. You know? I just think of it as being bald allows more of the world's knowledge to seep into the brain because there's less interference. You know what I mean? So we're just clever dudes, I guess. We're just clever dudes. What's going on, Law? How you doing, brother? Farming Cere for a long time at one shard, and now she's accelerated. 95 out of 100. Yeah, that's rough, Twist. You're like, we're getting there. We're this close, and they're like, by the way, Cere's accelerated. And you're like, God damn it. What is Meathead doing to my computer? I should ask him that question, to be honest, Rob. I really should. I really should. So I've run the hotbot. I've run hotbot for this week worth of GAC, but I haven't looked at it. Where is my hotbot? The hottest of botists. We're gonna get it done. Let's take a look at this week of GAC. So, we're up against Baba Yaga in round 1. He is from Night's Watch. I have a slight guild advantage, heck yes. He's got a little bit of a GP advantage, about 700,000 GP, 12 mil account here. So you'll have me beat on basically everything. Zetas and Ommis and... Oh, I've got more GAC Ommis. And I have more Ommis in general. That's cool. My speed average is slightly better, but it's probably because he's got more GP than me. He's got more Gear 13s and more Gear 12s. But I have got him beat on Gear 9s. No, Gear 11s, sorry. Oh no, my mods look better than his, on the whole. Well, I've got better top range. I'm only slightly worse than the 20 to 24s. I'm better in the 20 pluses. He's got me beat in the 15 to 19 range. I'd say my mods are better. Just about. Relic levels. I've got more Relic 9s, but mine are mostly useless. Mostly harmless. And my Datacrons are a little bit better. A little bit better on the old Cronulus. Oh, you know, it's just been watching every helpful video I can find this game to catch me up on the last few days. I bet, Lo. I bet. You know, you've been gone for a couple of years now, mate. There's lots to catch up on, I guess. Does that mean the other Jedi Knight Cal requirements will be accelerated soon? Yeah, should be. Cere was the first one to come out, wasn't it? It was Cere, then Baby Cal, right? So, yeah, they should all be getting accelerated over the next month or so. Back to Rey and Prey on defenses 3v3. Always Rey and Prey. Rey and Prey is always supposed to be there. I mean, to be honest, the Rey and Prey used to be set Rey with trash team, with trash support, and hope that she gets a hold, when realistically it's set a good Rey team. Hard, how's it going, bro? 2 questions. Favorite non-Star Wars game and favorite non-Star Wars game? That's one question asked twice. Do you mean favorite non-Star Wars game and favorite Star Wars game? Favorite non-Star Wars game, that's a really tough one. If I was to say, like, my favorite game of all time, it would probably be Baldur's Gate 2. But I know that a lot of that is because of nostalgia. Doesn't change my opinion. Favorite Star Wars game? Galaxy of Heroes. I think the last real hurdle before DMing you is Datacrons. Yeah, I mean, Datacrons are quite a trip, brother. They're quite a trip. But yeah, just anytime you want to have a chat, mate, just send me a message in DMs. If I'm awake, I'll speak. Or I'll try. What's going on, Art? How you doing? Baby Cal is already accelerated. Is he really, Zavine? Zaraven? What's the hotpot prompt for that spreadsheet? /GAC compare. You're happy to still have good fleet? Got top 10 yesterday. Oh, nice. Oh, well, to be fair, Law, if it's your old account, you're in my fleet shard, right? Our fleet shard is dead as anything, mate. It's so good. That's awesome, dude. I love it. Non-Star Wars movie. Does anybody in the chat know my favorite movie? Let's test the tribe's knowledge. Some of my mods might know. Baldur's Gate is so good. It is. It was Cal, Cere, Merrin, Tarful. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I farmed him as soon as he was accelerated. Nice one, dude. I think I missed your answer. Were you saying... Don't apply all of Bane's zombies. I don't think they're necessary. You just, like, if you can only apply one, just get rule of 2. And that should carry for the most part. We were in fleet and squads together. So awesome. Yeah, it was good times. I remember locking people out in Fleet Arena because we had a couple of jackasses in our fleet shard. But they've all left now. Lord of the Rings. No, but I do love Lord of the Rings. It's all the way up there. Letha's got it. Step Brothers. Jack Daniels has got it. Trainspotting. Trainspotting was a great film. New Barbie movie. Jorge. Bugger off, mate. Is it a Guy Ritchie movie? No, but I do love Guy Ritchie movies. I think Guy Ritchie's a great director. Any movie that's got to do with the American beating the Brits. Isn't that like every American film? Transformers, the animated movie. Marvel? No, I mean, I love Marvel films. I really do. I'm like, you know, show me anything Spider-Man, but they're more like a guilty pleasure than anything, you know? Is Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2? I can't believe that once that character became public domain, we started getting horror movies about Winnie the Pooh. Clearly, it's Morbius. I watched Morbius. That's about all I can say about that film. One of my favorite non-Star Wars is Watcher, the director's cut. Watchmen, sorry, Watcher. Yeah, Watchmen is good. Did I recover yet? Recover? Let's say yes. Attack of the Naboobies. It's got to be Fly Clipper? I don't even know what that is. Oh, from watching Morbius, gotcha peek. Yes, I had to have a lie down in a quiet... That man, it's like... I think Matt Smith was the wrong choice for a villain, for one. It felt a little bit directionless. I think the clip at the end with Keaton going over to the universe made no sense. Like, they didn't explain how or why. It was almost just a case of, hey, we just want to, you know, get our teeth into the MCU a bit more. And get someone from, you know, Spider-Man's villain roster. Michael Keaton's awesome. Let's grab him. And it was like, what? That just doesn't make any sense. What'll take you to play the Jedi Knight Outcast and Academy games on stream? Those are great games, Twist. I played them when they first came out. I used to play a lot of Jedi Outcast and Academy online multiplayer when I was, you know, in my teen years. I used to love those games so much, man. I haven't played them in ages. I remember them being frustratingly difficult on the harder difficulties, but I remember them being fun as well. So it's more a case of I need time to do it, because I imagine if we had a long stream, could probably knock it out in, you know, 2 sessions. You know, from what I remember, they're not particularly long games. You heard about the Nickelodeon documentary on what, Danny? Where is my phone? I heard my phone go off just now. Oh, it's over here. I heard it go off, and I was like, I need to mute that. Let's mute my phone so we don't get lots of messages. On stream? Yeah, I mean, it can be done, but it's just a case of, it's finding the time more than anything. It's not that I'm ever against it. It's just finding the time to sit down and, you know, just play a game for 8 hours where not many people are going to turn up. If loads of people turned up, if I had like a standard GAC crowd, you know, like we're talking 70 plus viewers all active in chat, it'd be great. But people just don't turn up for that sort of thing. Oh, nothing much, Kaicho. We're just chatting. Every single movie Dennis Villeneuve has done is worth a watch. Yeah, I still need to watch the Dune films. You should play Minecraft on stream. People keep telling me to play Minecraft, but I've played about 15 minutes of Minecraft with my little brother a couple of months ago, and I was like, I don't get the appeal, but I know it's got a massive following. Is HBO Max or Prime Vid? HBO Max. We can get HBO Max shows on now, I think. The Nickelodeon documentary is called Quiet on Set. It's about stuff that happened to all the child actors on Nickelodeon shows and how they were treated by people like Dan Schneider. Who's Dan Schneider? I know Rob Schneider. He's an actor, right? I'm guessing bad things happen to Nickelodeon people. And that's awful. Did I see the Marvel Rivals trailer? No, I didn't, actually. Is that new? We're waiting for our charity reward KOTOR playthrough to continue. Oh, but I mean, there is that. Did I watch Arrival yet? Nope. It's Overwatch, but for Marvel. Oh, that's cool. I have, Revan. It was Princess Bride. Princess Bride is probably one of my favorite film of all time, but I've got a load of films that are always up there. Minecraft is about peaceful experience, nothing more, to be honest. Fair enough. As long as it's more Overwatch 1 rather than 2. I thought Overwatch 2 was just basically Overwatch 1, which was kind of like, didn't it rub people the wrong way because it was like the same game, but they've just charged you money for it again. Dan Schneider is... oh, really? Okay. And I'm guessing he's some high-ranking exec in Nickelodeon, is he? What's going on, Frappy? My younger 2 children have been playing Minecraft together since 9 a.m., about 7 hours. Ah, to be young again. They kind of force children into super sexualized stuff. That sucks, dude. He assaulted the actors. That's disgusting, man. Overwatch 2 is one with changed mechanics, and Overwatch 2 is free. Oh, right, okay. People that paid for Overwatch 1 were pissed. Gotcha. You got it for free if... Oh, right, so why are people so angry about it? I've no idea. I've no idea. He made seasons like Victorious. I'm not sure what that is. It was much more fun to play. Oh, okay. Should you put your 1 Zeta GL layer on defense? I mean, you can. I probably, yes, to be honest. Not that she'll hold, necessarily, but somebody might underestimate it and try and take in a non-GL team and get wrecked. People wanted PvE in Overwatch 2. They promised it and cancelled it. Oh, that's a shame. Drake and Josh? Was that a Nickelodeon show? So, basically, if there's a Nickelodeon show, I probably never watched it. When I was growing up, Nickelodeon was only available on Sky TV in the UK when I was a kid, and we didn't have Sky. We didn't have Sky TV. So I couldn't watch any of the cool channels because we were too broke. I gotta tell you, Nightbox, that Nightfox guy is out for you. Watch yourself. He's already on the ban list. You set all your G-Fence on defense. I don't have any GLs. Smirt. Cartoon Network Kids. You also never watched... Yeah. Yeah, no, no. I never had Cartoon Network or anything like that, so... Like, Cartoon Network was only available on Sky in the UK when I was a kid. I don't know if that's still the case. But these days, stuff like satellite TV, or now I suppose it's all over ISP, it wasn't what conventional families had, you know? Like, generally speaking, when I was growing up, if you had something like Sky TV, it meant you were very well off. Is it worth relicking characters like Visas Mar or Vandor Chewie? Short answer is yes, Aaron. You can replace them with other characters, and I feel like it's more important to chase GLs when you're around 5 mil GP. The answer is yes, Aaron. Okay, so characters like Visas Mar and Vandor Chewie are very useful. I agree with you, though, that you will benefit more from getting your GLs. So you're right in both instances. Yes. Like Visas Mar, if you want to have a really useful, actually powerful Starkiller team, you kind of need Visas. Vandor Chewie is useful with Dash, right? Dash is on me. Do you need it? I don't have Vandor. My Vandor is Gear 1. I've got 11.3 million GP and all GLs and all capital shit. And my journey guide is complete. I have every journey guide character. I don't have Vandor. Would I like to have him? Yeah, sure. But I've just never taken the opportunity to gear him yet. I will eventually. You had channels 1 through 5. I remember when channel 5 came out, Rhys. You're a Welsh boy, Rhys. You've got the Welsh spelling of Rhys. Have you seen new Bad Batch? No, I haven't. No. I still haven't finished Bad Batch Season 2. How easy is a Dash team to farm? I have Dash at R5, but nobody else. So it's like a typical Dash team would be like Dash, IG, and Queel. Then if you don't have Bo-Katan Mandalore, you can throw in Bam. And then usually it's like either L3 or you can throw in Vandor Chewie or whatever. I don't tend to use it as a team these days. Usually in 3v3, I might use Dash Han Chewie, for example, as a team. It's got good output. You know, it can deal some damage. It's pretty easy to farm. They're not massively Kyrotech heavy, I don't think. You are? Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. Where are you from, Treese? Do I like horror movies? Letha, that's an interesting question. Not really. Not really. But it's because I find a lot of horror movies to have really stupid premises. And people do really dumb stuff in them. And I'm like, that's just dumb. Why would you do that? And a lot of times it's really bad acting too. There are some horror movies that it's probably like, oh yeah, okay, that's okay. I can get on board with that. You know? I like zombie movies. I like zombie movies a lot, although people do a lot of dumb stuff in zombie films as well. But a lot of horror movies are also just incredibly stupid. You know, I don't like things like Halloween, you know, and Nightmare on Elm Street or whatever it is. You know, I find those sort of horror movies just incredibly dumb. Friday the 13th, that sort of thing. I'm just like, what the You should watch The Thing. Yeah, that's a classic, right? I haven't watched The Thing. The horror movies just don't do a lot for me, I'll be honest. I've always liked zombie films as a genre. Well, no, zombies in general as a genre. Because I like horror games. Like, horror games is a completely different thing for me. Because you're actually there, you're in it, you know? Use Dash, Vandor, Young Han, L3, and Cat on offense. Kills Malgus and a couple of GLs. Taking Cat away from a JMK team is a big ask, though, Trumbo. Alien's a good film. Alien's a really good film. I feel like horror movies acting is just as bad as porn movies. The same acting? Right, yeah, a lot of times they are. That's part of the problem. You love them, but I know they're bad. Scream? I can't... Like, I remember Scream 1 being okay. It's a little bit... It's a little bit dumb, a little bit campy, but it's okay. Have I seen what, sorry? You love slashers, but most of them are bad. Fair enough. I haven't watched the Alien Romulus trailer, actually. There's a difference between thrillers and bad horror films with cheap jump scares. Yeah. What's my ranking, Kyber 1? It's not high. It's not high. My rank right now is actually pretty bad. It's like right at the bottom of Kyber 1. Let's have a look. I put this down to me forgetting to sign up for 1 week, and I lost 76 skill rating, and then I went 2-1 in the last week. And then the skill squish happened again and dropped me down further. I'm like, I'm just on the cusp. But I'm hoping to go 3-0 this week. So hopefully this will get back above to where it used to be. If you read White Flag of White Flag of the Dead is a great zombie book series. Oh, okay. I'll have to give it a try, Captain Amazing. Thank you, buddy. It reminds me of the original Alien movie a little. That's good. Like, the original Alien film is really good. In fact, I actually quite liked Aliens. It's a little bit different. It was a little bit disappointing, because I came onto Alien quite late. I think I watched it when I was in university. And I watched the trilogy back to back. And I remember watching the first one and thinking, that was a badass film. And then the start of the second one, they killed off all the people that survived, apart from Ridley. And you're like, oh. That's a bit disappointing. If you can make one change or adjustment, remove one thing and add one thing to the game, what would it be? Oh, that's a big ask, Twist. If I could change one thing or add one thing. I mean, honestly, some of the stuff that I would add would be quality of life stuff, particularly around datacrons. Like, datacrons and data disk management is awful in this game. Not being able to, you know, effectively look at your datacrons and see the stats in an interesting and useful way and swap between them and look at your data disks properly. These are two different things, but the same sort of thing. It's a UI issue, right? It makes them awkward to use. I want to get rid of that. That would be great. Change that and update it, modernize it so it's actually useful and easy. If I was to change something, it would be probably TW. I think TW needs a complete overhaul. I would actually like to see TW to be more in line with GAC, where it's got skills and divisions, leagues and divisions. So you get matched on skill ranking, just like in GAC, and then your rewards would scale based on the same sort of thing, right? So you'd have a Carbonite League and a Bronzium and a Chromium and Rhodium and Kyber League, and the number of defensive teams that you set will determine, based on your league and your division, the rewards that you get will be determined by leagues and division. Wins, loss, you win, lose, you gain, lose skill rating, you go up and down, So, I don't think there's any perfect fit for TW, but I think this would be a good start. You have no problem sorting through your datacrons? Is it because you don't have any numpty? Mod calibration not rolling the same bloody stat that you would change. Well, the thing is, numpty, is I'm okay with it re-rolling the same stat because that gives us the option to try and fine-tune a mod. So you could get a higher speed roll, potentially. It would be nice if it couldn't roll lesser than what you currently have, because that sucks. Not being able to mass save mods like hot utils. Yeah, that is like being able to manage your mods in the same way that hot utils manages it would be great. But to be honest, I use hot utils, so I don't care. I'm like, yeah, I just use hot utils for all that. Does it not scale with a similar system though? How do you mean, sorry? Do you mean this? This is nothing like what we currently have for matchmaking in TW. TW rewards make that format pointless. Difference for a win and loss isn't worth the effort. Well, I mean, that would change with this, right? And it's not even about the actual rewards. It's not about, I mean, obviously, it'd be the same sort of thing right now. Like currently, I believe the top end rewards is like 380 million GP sign up. And we've got guilds that are, pushing 700 mil GP. It needs to change. The matchmaking system needs updating. So, there needs to be something like this to separate the matchmaking a bit better and actually incentivize people to play and to play well. You don't have datacrons, that's fair. Do you plan to stream Dragon's Dogma tomorrow? Yes, Kaicho, I do. Slicing limits on mods? Do you think what? Well, slicing limits should absolutely exist, otherwise we'd just have disgusting mods. Mass mod swap through loadouts? Absolutely. What I would like to have, I think I went over this before, Klogot, actually, is that when we go in to do a mission, say you're going into a TB battle, that you could go into the battle and you can say, you can change your mods from the character select screen, and you can have a button that will be like, only applies to this battle. So it'll be like, you put on a mod set for everybody, and it only applies to that battle, and then it reverses after the end of the battle. It can charge you all the credits that would cost to apply the mods and take them off, but it just goes in, applies those mods, and then swaps them back to what they were before. Like, just for this battle, I want these mods on. That would be nice. But you'll have the same problem you have in GAC with matchmaking. Absolutely, Veggie Burrito, but the GAC matchmaking is superior to this. Casual higher GP guilds smashing smaller guilds. Yeah. It's the lesser of two evils, in my opinion, Veggie Burrito. You think there's no problem with TW matchmaking right now? I'd like to introduce you to Rising Phoenix facing off against Core. Right, like this last TW. What was that matchup like? That matchup there was an instance of... What is Rising Phoenix? They're like 540 mil or something? Let's have a look. I'm trying to see... Yeah, so they got a core guild, 100 million GP difference in core, and they had full sign-up. Full sign-up. Because core lost 2 battles in a row in TW, they dropped got a matchmaking match against someone with 100 million less GP than them, and they got absolutely smashed. Like, that's just stupid. That's stupid. At least in this, there is at least an element of skill rating involved. You know? You win, you climb, you face higher opponents, makes sense. You get randomly matched with someone that just lost a couple of battles, so you get given an easy win. That's done. They need to copy-paste the war design from MSF and make it on new TW. I have no idea what that's like. TW to be mass GAC, so 50 level, 50 level allows you individual player style to come through. So, 50 1v1s. What I think that would devolve into, Numpty, is TW guilds would basically be streaming everybody's 1v1 TW match. They'll be like, it would like being in GAC matches, but everybody has all of their TW offers getting involved in every single matchup. It would be painful. I'd like to ask you how it works with Britain. Like you Welsh or Scottish or English? How is it that you have your own team in football? Okay, yeah, so Britain is Great Britain. It's multiple countries under one banner. Yeah, so Scotland is a country, England is a country, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland are countries, Wales is a country. Together they form, well, depending on how many countries you're adding here, either Great Britain or the United Kingdom, right? So the United Kingdom is... well, they call it the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, right? Is Wales, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, yeah? And Great Britain is Wales, England, and Scotland. So those are three countries that form Great Britain. The biggest problem with the current TW is that you have to wait on my guild to clear a GL wall before I can use my non-GL teams. I mean, there is that. I've spoken about this before. I would like to have a completely open map so you can attack any zone. I'm not logging on at 3 AM to start battles because that's when the wall got cleared. Well, exactly. Hey, Ninja, how you doing, dude? My last TW match was against 37 GLs and your guild has 6. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I think part of the problem, right? Part of the problem is... people want to have fair matches. Yeah, people want to have fair matches, but people also want rewards. And those two things are not always congruent. You can't have your cake and eat it too, if you know what I mean, right? If you want fair matches, absolutely fine. You know, see, I promise you that CG could easily make a matchmaking system where you are always facing off against someone that is basically the same position as you. There might be a small benefit here or there, because no two guilds are going to be exactly the same, but they can probably almost always, at least at the top end, find a guild that is very similar to you, right? But that doesn't incentivize people trying to try hard. It also doesn't necessarily incentivize people having fun. Because, like, you'd go in there and you're like, oh, yeah, I might win. I might win. We might not. Or this is the 6th time we faced this guild in the last 2 months. And I'm kind of, well, I mean, I know that doesn't make sense, but that sort of thing. But it's, you know, it takes a little bit of the fun out of it. When you have a matchmaking system that's based on a league and a division, it makes sense that eventually you hit someone that you can't beat, right? Because you are climbing a ladder, you're beating everybody else, so you should theoretically be facing off against stronger opponents. That just makes sense in general. That applies to any league in the world, right? It's not always a fair matchup, and that's okay. It's okay to be unfairly matched. It sucks, you know, if it happens all the time, but I doubt everybody has an unfair matchup every single TW. In MSF, each guild member gets their own defensive zone, and their offensive zones work basically the same as currently in TW. That way, instead of a wall of layers, there would only be one layer per zone, and the zone is only one player's roster. As long as that's scaled, rewards then leagues work. Yeah, no, I mean that would be the whole point. Is that, you know, your rewards would be based on where your league and your division are. So as you climb through the divisions and through the leagues, your rewards are going to go up because you're performing better. And then when you get beaten, you get dropped down, your rewards go down because you're in a lower league and division. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. This makes sense to me more than the current matchmaking system. It's not perfect. It isn't perfect, but you're never going to have a perfect system. So their TW is essentially, you've got one sector where you set all your defensive teams, and then you get to attack one other sector, which is someone else's GAC defense, basically. Is that right? Your last GAC matchup was versus somebody with literally everything versus my 3 GLs, but it's fine. It was fun. That can happen, Clogo. It can happen. It can absolutely happen. Yes, Anthony, that's what we're talking about. That's what I would like to see happen in TW. You can attack any open sector. Oh, okay. So basically, you set a GAC defense. Everybody within the guild sets a GAC defense, and then it's open season for attacking. Right. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think we'd still have the same approach, as in the guild will most likely mandate what teams you're supposed to set on defense, at least in, TW oriented guilds. It'd be like, these are the teams that we're setting on defense for our GAC. And then when it comes to offense, they'll probably say these are the teams we're going to... it would definitely make TW a lot quicker. Definitely. Do you think we will see another team slot in GAC soon? Amashers, I'm not sure. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done, and we've spoken about this quite a bit. I know people have had their own opinions on how GAC should be changed, because my issue currently with GAC is that the biggest problem is ever-growing rosters, right? Ever-growing rosters means that we theoretically should be always constantly increasing the number of teams on defense, probably like once every 18 months or a year. And you just slowly have to increase the number of teams and stuff like that, The problem with that is it makes GAC take longer and 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 longer. And eventually you're spending 3 hours in attack phase on GAC, right? Depending on how many teams we get and how far it expands. So adding additional teams on defense, I don't think is a long-term solution to fix GAC matches. So like my suggestion for how we should change GAC is to introduce a form of operations or platoons to GAC. And it wouldn't necessarily be like in TB where it says, oh yeah, you must have an R7 Kiadi Mundi alongside a bunch of other stuff in this zone in order to activate your platoon's defense bonuses and stuff like that. It could be overfill GP essentially. So it could just be however much GP you put in the operations section of each quadrant of GAC would influence stat gains, maybe bonus modifiers or something like that, right? That affects that zone and just that zone. That way, it doesn't matter how many characters we have. You can just say like, oh, I've got, let's say for example, Kit Fisto. I've got Kit Fisto and I'm not going to use him, so I'm just going to throw him in my operations. It's going to give me an extra 25,000 GP in platoons, and that's going to give me a 1% boost to offense in this zone, or something like that, right? That way, as long as the roster count keeps growing, you can keep throwing in old characters that are no longer of any value in this operations section to increase the stats. Yes, it massively favors Wales. I understand that anybody with a bigger roster is going to have a bigger benefit. I understand. And I think that's okay. My vote is a banning system. MJ, get out of here. Get out of here with a banning system. Players hated that in TW. I think CG might like that. It would force players to go down the new meta teams and spend money. I would love to see planets in both GAC and TW and with their modifiers. Sometimes there's Dathomir with revives. I mean, it's okay to have, modifiers. I don't want it to inherently change the way we play the game. Operations have no need in GAC. MJ, I have to completely disagree with you. banning players, banning units in GAC is awful. We've been there, we've done it. It was terrible. It's like, oh yeah, I've just unlocked, let's use Queen Amidala, for instance. We've just unlocked Queen Amidala. She's banned. You can't have her. Who wants to do that? Like, no. God, no. What if they introduced a sim button to GAC battles to reduce the time? Sim actually plays the battles, so it can lose. I mean, I don't mind having that as an option arc. I don't mind having sim battles as an option. As a player, I would never use it, because I'm not risking banners. You're down with banning units as long as it's their datacrons. I wasn't there. Not everyone's there. Banning is not balanced at all, MJ. Like, don't be silly. They did it in TW, and people absolutely hated it. How can people forget this? Like, wow. Let's have a look. TW Swigger banned units. So when was this? How long ago was this? 5 years ago. This is how it used to be. It was like, this is when Revan first came out. And they were like, okay, in this version of TW, you can't use Jedi Knight Revan. You can't use Colonel Stark. You can't use HK, Dengar. You can't use Nihilus. You can't use Night Sister Zombie or Jolie or Shore Trooper. These were apparently picked by the community. Who knows who the community were? Can't use Traya, Anakin, Death Trooper, Kenobi, Jango Fett. Bear in mind, this is 5 years ago. These characters were very good back then. And CG says you can't use Raid Han, Nest, Fulcrum, or First Order Stormtrooper. So when people had just spent a bunch of money to unlock Jedi Knight Revan, they're like, oh yeah, you can't use him. Or Jolie. So yeah, you can use your Bastila Shan. There was no JML or anything like that back then. You have to remember, guys. So basically, Jedi faction was completely off the table. Sith Empire had no HK, but it didn't matter really because there was no Jedi. Traya was useless because you couldn't use her, or Nihilus. You didn't have one of the best tanks in the game because Kenobi was gone. You didn't have Raid Han. You didn't have... It was so frustrating. It was horrible. It's just, disgusting. No, never again. Never again. And it penalized people for farming the latest characters. Do you know what I mean? So people that are at endgame got penalized the most. So imagine this. You've worked really hard to get on top of the latest meta unit. You get matched up and you're like, finally, I'll be able to flex my advantage over my opponent. I found this latest thing. I unlocked it first time round. Yes, go me. Banned. Can't use it. Horrendous gameplay decision. No, MJ, that's a terrible, terrible flipping choice. It's awful idea. It's not a good idea, MJ. It's completely, it goes completely against actually playing the game. Do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely, if you want to set up a GAC game mode where certain units are banned and there are no stakes, there are no rewards, it's just go and play GAC, but you can't use these units, fine, crack on. But if this is, crystals at stake, there is no way you're telling me you're restricting what I can use. Hell no. Hell no. It's just a I think we should ban MJ. Revan Gas Annie. Well, we could do the opposite and ban characters more than 2 years old. I mean, you can, but it's just not a fun idea. It's not a fun way to play the game, in my opinion. Hey, thank you, Sexy Rexy. 14 months, man. Good evening, fine sir. I'm here for the pain known as 3v3 GAC. Thank you, buddy. Ban MJ? I think we do need to ban MJ. I think you need to... Actually, let's go and see. What is the community... How did people respond to this particular one 5 years ago? I religiously use all these tunes in Territory Wars. All Gear 11 and Gear 12, there was no relics back then. And for the most part, well modded. Fun. I use these as my go-to squads. Remember, this was done for us. What a joke. It's been done to force people to farm every single character and every single team they use, not just the 5 best. Somebody pulled the data and they realized they could squeeze more money by breaking up commonly used teams. That's deleted. Intending in effect with 3v3 GAC. Squads of 5 don't even break up. Okay, yada yada. Trying to see anything else here. I mean, using Reddit as a point of reference is a bad thing anyway. We all know how toxic Reddit is. 3v3 I enjoyed. Ugh, gross. I had a Park 11 team, so I had to work on it, and without the loss of anything. This didn't happen. I would even be fine if there was a ban list in 5v5. No. Ugh, gross, gross, gross. The majority is not the Reddit community. Yuck. You realize that anyone who used the forum are not the vocal minority, right? Yeah. Anyway. This terrible idea, never again. Never again. We're Lobot OP ban. Operations low-key sounds like banning with extra steps. It's not, though, Ark. Because, like I said, it wouldn't be specifically required characters. It's not like we would say, it's not like operations in TB, where it's like, you need to have R7 Kiadimundi and R7 JKA and all this. It's not that. It's overflow characters. Overflow characters, that's all it is. Anything that you're not going to use on offense or defense, you throw in there to gain a benefit. That's the long and short of it, right? So it's never going to be something that you necessarily will want to put on there. It's just pure GP. Pure GP. The North remembers. That shit was terrible. Exactly, Thrawny. The way Scribe described operations in GAC is Datacron's V2. No, it's not, MJ. It's not even close to Datacron's. Not even close. I mean, okay, granted, I did say there would be there could potentially be modifiers, but the first thing I started out with was small percentile increase to stats. That's it. Just like a 1% increase in offense or health or whatever in this zone based on X number of GP, right? It would never go into crazy stratospheric numbers, just a small benefit that does something with additional GP. I thought Swigger Reddit was Egnard's forum. I mean, Egnard's is around that. He's started doing YouTube videos recently. As of right now, it sounds like the best workaround. I'm not shaming here, mate. 3v3 is greater than 5v5. Ryan, get out of here. I'm the person that needs that satisfaction. You don't need no thought control. What about extra banners for characters you didn't use? I mean, you could. You could, theoretically, add extra banners. It just gives such a massive bonus to large whales, right? Because I would argue like a 1% increase in stats is not as impactful as gaining one banner for every, I don't know, how would we do it? 100,000 GP that you don't use. Because like the extra GP, giving extra banners is massively more impactful. Sexy, you're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong. It's always fun going into a new GAC with brand new Datacron set. Everybody forgets how to 3v3, and then we get new Datacrons where we don't know what happens. We don't know what interactions are going to be like. It's madness. What about 6 zones for GAC? Nope. Like, went over this before. It doesn't, like, that doesn't solve the problem long term, does it? It doesn't solve the problem. The problem right now is that we are not using our rosters, right? And there's nothing on defense that holds. We can add additional zones and additional combat encounters per zone, and we can even add waves and all this sort of nonsense. But all that does is mean that we have to keep on doing that forever. As long as there are new units being introduced into the game and power creep still exists, over time, we just have to keep on adding one extra zone or one extra unit or one extra wave until eventually we've got a GAC that looks like a TW match, you know? And we can't have that because that's going to result in a 3-hour-long GAC or a 4-hour-long or a 5-hour-long or a 6-hour-long GAC. That doesn't solve the problem. That just puts a sticker over it, a band-aid. Could you imagine trying to figure out the banner pinch? Yeah, tell me about it. It'd be impossible to calculate. It seems all ideas are mute. No, I'm not saying they're mute. I'm just saying it doesn't address the problem. Right? I think inherently, I think your suggestion around banning characters is an awful idea. Personally. Because unless there is player agency in being able to use what you want to, there's no point. Because people are just going to be like, oh god, this guy has got Bo-Katan Mandalore and I don't have that advantage, so let's ban that unit. Talking about GAC versus TW, do you guys enjoy banner pinching? No, not really. It's not a fun... Like, I do it because it can win battles, but it's not hanging around an extra 3.5 minutes in a battle to recover health and protection is not a fun way of playing GAC. In TW, it's a lot more manageable because TW don't have to worry about health and protection. It's just, is my unit alive? One, you don't use all your roster. Two, you restrict units. Or three, you add more zones. That's it. It's the only way to address it. Or my suggestion around operations as well. Should be based on GP. What should be based on GP exactly, Johan? Why don't they make it so that they ban units before your opponent's roster is revealed? I mean, you could, but why would you want to? I don't understand why anybody would want to do that. Because you could just go in and you could be like, okay, I'm going to ban every single GL that I don't have. Or I'm going to ban every known counter to the GLs I place on defense. That's what I want to ban. Recently found your content. It's brilliant. Oh, thanks, OC. Any tips for dealing with resistance datacrons? Or could you give my boy Ryan a shout out? He's recovering from a knee operation. Ryan, sorry to hear about your knee, brother. Hope you get well soon, yeah? Tips for dealing with resistance datacrons. Well, apparently the health thing has been fixed with Zorii, so you can actually defeat that team now. It doesn't just perpetually stay alive. So that's something, right? Attacking under protection. If you're looking at something like Rey with a Rey Cron, I still think that maybe not in 3v3, but in 5v5 in particular, that Malakos is going to be the solution there. Is a means of attacking under protection, doing large damage in AoE, which should be able to deal with it, and he's got no revive prevention. Failing that, people might have to start doing JMK Cat with a no revive Cron DC in 3v3. So JMK Cat and then like GK or something like that in 3v3 to deal with it. The only problem is you have to make sure that you kill the unit with JMK. So it might be JMK Mace Cat. That might be the ideal team to use. So you could swap the turn back and forth to JMK, raise up his mastery and make sure he's got a killing blow available. I'm going to ban the best Datacron each team each season. Yeah, the best Datacron teams each season. Well, yeah, there's that as well. And then like all those people that have farmed up their Datacrons are going to be like, oh, well, I can't use my Darth Bane. Great. The only ban that would work would be where the opponents ban each other's, and they have to agree to that. Yeah. It's not fixed, last I heard it. I thought they said it in their update, didn't they? The Zorii one is fixed. They said that in the latest update. We just checked that, didn't we? Didn't we just check that? Fixed a bug with the resistant Datacron that would prevent units being defeated with Zorii as an ally. At least the Zorii version is supposedly fixed with this latest update that's gone live. I don't know if that's going to impact like the Rey team or anything like that, but supposedly the Zorii version is fixed. So I hope, because, you know, I've had quite a lot of people being like, look how amazing Finn is beating, you know, Rey and JML and all this sort of nonsense. And it's like, that's not good for the game. Winning because of a bug is not good for the game, because it's great when you're using it on offense until you face it on defense and you can't beat it. Jesus. Clutch donating $30 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Clutch, for the boomer. Oh, man, you are my hero, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely. Make sure you swing around tomorrow. $30 for the boomer. So that'll be, after YouTube takes it, cut $20, and then conversion rate, I don't know, it's probably like 18 pounds added, essentially. It's crazy, YouTube taking that cut. But thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. That basically guarantees us a 6-star boomer. Thank you, dude. You're such a hero, Clutch. 1 minute until GAC attack phase. Whoop, whoop. What if we made a GAC version where you play the same opponent in 3 rounds, but characters used in round 1 can't be used in round 2? Winner is best out of 3. That's quite interesting, Ark. That's quite interesting. I think they'd have to make smaller Would they have to make... Maybe that is a solution. That's not bad. It's just... It would obviously take a lot of time, right? Hey, what's up, Wolfie? Maybe post your PayPal in the video description? Yeah, I mean, I could. It's in one of the Nightbot commands. Actually, is it already in there? I don't even know. It's not actually. Yeah. I should get that. Let me add that in just in case. I need to get my PayPal link now. I don't know which one it is. I know if I can go. Oh, it's actually just come through there. That's a good suggestion. Thank you, buddy. All right. So, is attack phase live now? So you're saying Kelleran is not on defense with its bug? Sorry, I don't follow you. I don't know what is Kelleran actually confirmed to be bugged? Hey, Vin, things are good. How you doing, brother? Yeah, no, sorry, Clutch. I wasn't having a dig. I do very much appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Why do we have CG put out a poll to let people vote on what characters to ban? Because that went over so well last time. I know, right, Zig? GAC has started, I believe, yeah. I believe GAC has started. I'm definitely going to have to restart BlueStacks, though, because it is going laggy. A lot of characters are still bugged. God, this is going to be awful. Let's see what we've got on defense then, shall we? That's what Carthrick said in Tribe Talks. What did Carthrick say on Tribe Talks? Oh, right, sorry. The Kelleran Beck thing. I thought it was only in TW there. Kick his ass, Seabass. Hey, Papa Derby. All good, all good. How far are you in the Gungans? So we've got R5 on Tarples and Boss Nass. We should be taking Boomadeer to 6 stars tomorrow, and then we'll get him 7 stars by the end of the event. Kelleran it's in GAC, and Kelleran's still bugged. RIP. Well, we've got a Raycron over here. He's missing a Datacron on his DR. Let's take a look at this. Potency up. Blind. Okay, so this one doesn't look too bad. It's only got some health. It's got some health steal, which is annoying. Offense and accuracy. All right, so that one isn't too bad of a Datacron, I don't think. Next GAC, will you use Gungans on defense? I could, I suppose, Kaijo, but the only issue is I wouldn't have all the Zetas on for one. Not even the undefeatable DC. Nope. Nope, so that's good. Okay, so we've got Savage lead Mara Jade Starkiller. All right. Interesting. Then we've got Reva on defense. We've got CLS Chupio. None of these are terrible so far. Doom 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 doom. Let's see what's in the south then. Oh my days! Oh my days! Ayo! I saw a Lord Vader there. Oh, he's got Bo Mando on defense. Bo Mando on defense, but Lord Vader. So I guess we're gonna Bo Mando that. Hey Demiurge, how you doing, buddy? So we've got yeah, we've got Bo Mando to take out Lord Vader here. We've got Leia. Okay. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. For the fun of it, you could put them on attack. Something I could try and attack something with them. I have no idea what I'd use. Cere Malicos. Oh my god, like this is just reminding me that I just have no idea what works in 3v3. God damn. Okay. So he's got the army, he's got the DC, so she's going to start, she's going to try and kill something. I need to have, I believe we were using Traya against that before. Traya leadership kind of wrecks this, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. We need to use Traya Nihilus Savage against that. And we've got a Malgus over here. R9 on the Talon. Swigger Insights. I do have Swigger Insights, I'll check it in a sec. I'm in the same, can never remember my own counters. Yeah, when 3v3 comes around, I always have that little bit of a, what do we do again? What do we do? R9 Talon before Malgus is questionable. Is she an R9 operation? Okay. Let's check up north again. So, I can't remember if Malicos works in 3s. Genuinely can't remember if that's a thing. I have a feeling it will be worse, but it might still work. And it would prevent the revives. Somebody lost a bet? Probably, I'm unsure. I have no idea. You have the opposite. I think I need a 5v5s. I'm far more comfortable with 5v5 counters. Reva now R8. Hey, congrats, Numpty. Shame the rest of the faction are R3. Okay, so DR as well. DR is a bit of a threat. DR Malgus Best is a strong defensive team, but it doesn't have a Datacron. So that's nice. See a Malicos Baby Cal. Is that not what I said? Malicos works, but it's not as safe. Thanks, Klogot. See a Malicos and Maul. Maul, really? See a Malicos Maul. I think I actually set Maul on defense this round, Vin. I think I set Maul on defense this round. Does that dude know what Baba Yaga actually is? Isn't that the witch from the living house? You see a Malicos Cal because you can't spare Maul? Yeah, that's fair. You think Cere wins versus the Raycron? I know it does in 5s. It definitely does in 5s. I'm just wondering if 3s is a bit sketch. The Chicken Legs Hut. John Wick. Show Dark Mandos versus gas again? Well, there's no gas on defense, at least not on the front wall. And my Mandos are actually on defense this round, so I can't. I put Maul Mandos on defense. Looking at my opponent, the only chance I have is if they don't log in. Cere SK Malicos versus the Raycron. That's quite an expensive counter. But I could theoretically. I kind of want to clear south first anyway. Do we Bane the Leia? I feel like we can Bane Leia. Because I've got quite a bit for offense here. We've got JML, we've got Jabba, we've got Slacker, we've got Lord Vader, we've got Jim, okay, we've got C. So I've got a lot for offense. But I'm kind of tempted to Bane this. You know? Like a Bane Sass. We do have a Bane Kron. In Slavic lore, it's an old woman witch with a creature with droopy breasts that eat kids. Nice. Did you put anything on defense? Seeing what you held, it's gross. I've gone for a very light defense. It should be a little bit awkward for the opponent, but it's pretty light defense, yeah. So, extra speed and offense. Like, this doesn't really matter. Like, the level 6 doesn't really matter for Bane, I feel. And then, obviously, we've got the Bane Kron. I feel like this should beat Leia. So my mother-in-law, Chuck. Your opponent said he put Jabba and Malgus of note on defense. Feel bad for having placed a gift of a defense now. Rip. It's John Wick. Lol. Should we try Bane versus Leia? I know Bane was beating Leia in 5s, so I feel like 3s it should be easier. Especially with the Kron active. So you got crit avoidance, extra potency, some deflection, some resistance. Should be fine. Be the bane of her existence. Should work. True, Baba Yaga was a fairy tale to scare kids that won't go into the forest. In past story told about Chasa Malgosia that got captured. Use an R7 Sith though. I mean, I could use... No, I can't use Sith Trooper because we're going to get summoned Sith Trooper, aren't we? I mean, I could use Sidious. I don't have a Sidious Cron. I think we're kind of splitting hairs here. It's only one relic level, but sure. Darth Maul. I could use Darth Maul. Unlocked Bane this conquest and got into relic 4 hours before lock-in. Nice. Yeah, I don't have a Sidious Cron. I wasn't able to do it. He siphons the summon too. Yep. But the summon is based on Darth Bane's relic level, so it should be good. All right, cool. I think it's time to get this party started, guys. What do we think? Should we get this party started? All right. Bringing out Darth Bane. Featuring Darth Maul going up against Mama Leia. It's going to be a good one. GAC 3v3. No whammies. Let's go, baby. Oh, come on. Come on, Bane. Oh, my days. I really hope this works. Alrighty. Here's our extra lovely unit. I feel like we should probably start off with the Dispel, because we can't increase their cooldowns, right? Siphon's max health. We have no Siphon, so I think we start off with the Bane. That did really good damage out the gate. Let's just do an AoE here to get rid of the Foresight. Oh, please don't do that to Bane straight away. Yes, kill Maul. Thank you. Thank you for killing Maul. Do we actually have any debuffs here? We do. Let's cleanse it. Siphon. Oh! Filthy. Filthy Bane. I love it. I think I should just hit Leia right now. Oh my days, how much damage? That is insane damage. We ready? Darth Bane, baby. Here we go, big whammies. Oh, come on. So close. Yeah, give me more stats. Thank you. Welcome back, buddy. Boop. Oh, Siphon. Oh, I think they had evasion there. Damn it. Oh, so close. He's always coming down to basically dead. That should be feeding me a bunch of additional stats, right? That DI is annoying. Did he increase my cool? No, he didn't. He must not have done. I'm getting a little bit concerned now, so I'm going to put airplane mode on just because of this. Oh, that's not good. Let's siphon the stats. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was a little bit worried there, but Bane is probably going to be popping off now. Because every time this guy's dying, I should be increasing my stats, right? Wow. That's so much damage. 180k on a basic. That's it. That's it. Oh, come on. We didn't crit. Zap it. Boop. Love it. What did I feed the Red Trooper? His stats are based on Bane's, right? So when Bane is increasing his stats and mastery, it's going to be transferring over to the summon when he gets resummoned. Couldn't find the crit. Need to give Bane some love. Yeah, Bane is a monster, man. That was huge. After that, after the ult, I was a little bit scared. The amount of times that we brought that team down to like red health and just surviving was a little bit frustrating. But hey, I'd take that. 65. Baning the Leia. Any recommendations for beating a team of R5 Sana, Hondo, and R4 Chewie? I mean, you could Traya it. It's a bit overkill. You could probably use like Dash Hand Chewie. Go after Hondo. Kill Hondo first. That was yeah, so I think when the summon is resummoning in, his stats are based on Bane's stats. So every time we are siphoning and raising our stats, it's going to be raising the stats of the summon. And when the summon dies, the first time is going to pass that 15% offense and 20 speed. After that, it shouldn't theoretically add those stats again. But still, he's going to be doing more and more damage each time. And be tankier each time as well. That was kind of cool. Not going to lie. Yeah, Bane is an absolute animal. Any recommendation? Oh, sorry, I've already gone over that. Okay, good. We've had one. I think we go in with round number 2, and I think we're going to have to take in a rather wonderful Bo-Katan Mandalore. And I think we just go in with Paz. What do you guys think? Just Paz? Or should we go in with just Grogu? I don't think we need to take in both. Your dash isn't really built, but I'll think of something. Your opponent struggled a bit with your defenses. Already? Your opponent's already started attacking 18 minutes in. That's huge. Just Grogu for the extra humiliation. We've got Bo Mando Kron here. No, Kaicho, it wouldn't at all. Do you think we'll see Plagueis in Acolyte? Maybe? Potentially? I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if we did, Jorge. Who do you guys want to see as the +1 for this team? Do you want Paz or do you want Grogu? We should be fine with either. Well, we'll definitely be fine with either. Grogu. All right, let's take in Grogu. Let's get it. Bo Mando taking out Lord Failure. Battle number 2 of this GAC. Let's get it going. Is Cup an option? Grogu. Yes. You want Grogu to dispel. Well, she's got her own dispel, though. Boop. You just save that that second special to dispel. At least that's how I do it. We can do this, and that will bring Maul out of stealth. Oh, get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked, mate. Boop. But there's nothing wrong with having an extra dispel. There's nothing wrong with having an extra dispel. This Lord Vader getting absolutely trashed on right now. Oh, there we go. Dispel coming out of Wolfie. Thank you, buddy. Good night. That's just huge, mate. That's just huge. 57 banners there. Oh my gosh. Acolyte is supposed to take place 100 years before the Phantom Menace, so probably no Plagueis. I mean, wouldn't that timeline kind of line up, Clogar? Theoretically? Well, I mean, we don't know how old Palpatine is. Lovely that it don't fix it out. Well, yeah, exactly. It would kind of be pointless if it ruined it. She dispels when she kills them. Yeah, Bo-Katan is just is such a hard counter to Vader. An AoE dispel? Oh, sorry. I totally misread you, Wolfie. I totally misread you. Yeah, sorry, when you said dispel, I totally heard cleanse. Sorry, man. Who knows how old Moon's lifespans are? Yes, indeed. Done in by a kiddo and a droid with a foghorn for an arm. Bo-Katan is great fun, man. Given how many times Palps keeps coming back, I wouldn't be surprised if he turned out in the Old Republic somewhere. Yeah, you gotta milk Palpatine for all he's worth, right? Showing up to this GA dressed in all black for my opponent's funeral. Nice one, Hotel. Love facing opponents with 4 times the relics. Oof, Jeremiah, that's rough, dude. Is the Cron needed to counter? The Cron, I don't think the Cron is necessarily needed. The Cron makes it an absolute cakewalk because she gets that bonus turn and she's insta-killing people with no health on a basic. And then she gets a bonus turn. It's such a powerful Cron. But that being said, I think Bo Mando still beats Lord Vader regardless. Okay, so we've got a couple of teams left to kill. We've still got Malgus to deal with. It's not an ideal Malgus because he's split his Malgus and DR. We've got our own Bo, which we're probably going to have to use a GL. Truth be told. Does Sidious Datacron beat Malgus? I don't know, Melkicel. Sidious Datacron beat Malgus. Theoretically, yes, if you can get enough dots on Malgus, he should insta-kill, right? Somehow, Palpatine was born. Nick Anakin, I like it. Oh, dear me. Dear me. I mean, we could see this, right? I think we could just full-on see the Cere Malicos. Let's go ahead and jump on to Swigger Insights. Let's go check out 3v3. Cere. Oh, hang on. We can Malak this. We can Malak solo this, can't we? We can Malak solo that. Yeah, we can totally Malak solo that. Holy moly. I totally forgot. We could just Malak solo this. Like, did we just get gifted? Did we just get gifted an easy defense here? Datacron that gifts Sith instant defeat immunity wanted now by me. You've heard that Acolyte got a lot of hate. I didn't see the trailer. No, the trailer was cool, if you ask me. I thought the trailer looked good. Dark side allies that are dispelled at the end of the turn gain potency up and tenacity up. Would that be useful? I don't think so. Whenever a Sith ally damages an enemy, it's marked. No, don't think that's... I mean, the health steal might be useful, but... I mean, we could theoretically use this. Potency up, would that be useful? Tenacity up would be useful to stop us from getting stunned. But I'm wondering if... would something like Doubt be a better choice here? Having a Doubt Cron or having potency up and tenacity up when we get dispelled? Would we get dispelled? I don't think there's anything that dispels, but I don't know if this counts as buffs running out as well. Marking an enemy, I don't think is going to matter. There's no taunt. Health steal is nice, and the health, well, the protection doesn't do anything. I think Doubt might be better, but I'm not entirely sold on it. Your Sidious Ducktown, a Malgus Sass Talon for 58. Nice, Chuck. No tank? Gid me? I'd rather get a Malak solo here, buddy. I'd rather get a Malak solo. It's good banners. Good banners. Do I have... What sort of sats we got? Crit damage. I mean, we got a bunch of deflection. Malgus can't miss, though. Some crit avoidance might be nice. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with Doubt, then. Let's go with Doubt. Let's see if this bad Mama Jamma still works. Let's roll it. We just need to go full send on Malicos. Oh, that's rough, Vin. That is gross, mate. Come on, Malak. Let's go, you big, bald-headed, beautiful boy. We love you, Malak. Slap him. Ah, nice bit of doubt you've got there, buddy. We just want to keep that fear on him. Keep that fear on him. Keep counterattacking me. We'll do the bit of the sucky-sucky. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Come, hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Ooh. Get rid of that. We just need to get... Oh, the stun is poor timed. The stun was poor timed, but we'll survive. He just recovered all of his health and protection there. That's not ideal. Come on, then. I'll put airplane mode on just in case. Sucky, sucky. That's triple stacks now. How has he got so much bonus protection? Where's that coming from? I know Cal is feeding this, but... This is getting me worried now. We should be getting a bonus turn now. There we go. Suck him off. Yeah, that Malak is really starting to clap now. I can't have him counterattack. This isn't looking good, guys. That's dead. Damn. Damn. I was not expecting that. Like, when he recovered that, all of his protection, that was kind of rough. The fear blocks the rocks. Oh, well. Or not. Yeah. That was rough. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Lee? No tank? Gidmay? Yeah, that sucked, Wolfie. I thought I was so certain that after that second drain, we were going to kill him, and then he just recovered like 50% protection. I was like, what happened there? So yeah, that's definitely a skill issue on my part. RIP. Let's hopefully not have that cost us the entire GAC. It should have been, Roy. Yeah, it should have been. What datacron did they have? It was ramping stats on light side death, I believe. Ramping stats on light side death. It's usually fine. Yeah. I don't know where he recovered all the protection from. That was the thing. I don't know how he recovered that protection. I'm sure it's something I just missed. Get Malicos. I did indeed. I did indeed get Malicos. I got gotten. That's rough. That should have been an easy win. I obviously have forgotten the nuance of that counter. All right, let's keep going then. Let's keep going. So, I mean, I could see it. Let's finish up here. I probably should have done this first, really, and just checked. What were people using? Gidmay, it's got decent enough banners. I want to save this for Bo-Katan. Could just see it. See it? See solo. I'm just going to C-set it. We'll C-set it. It's definitely not... No, it's well, it's obviously not 100% because we just lost with it. But we'll go in with C, Empire Trooper. Yeah, exactly, Gregorio. Exactly. The first week of 3v3 is always a bit of a cluster. Let's just get a Doubtcron going. There we go, that'll do. That's fairly easy for Gidmay. I don't think I even have Gidmay available. I don't have Gidmay available because Dark Trooper is on defense. DTMG is on defense. Yeah, we don't have Gidmay available, guys. You did Sidious versus Malgus after seeing your comment? Easy peasy. Oh, I so want that Sidious Cron, man. Let's link these two. Malicos. I don't like you, and I don't like your face. You ruined my fun. Let's actually check. What was this Cron doing? Because I swear it was just stacking stats. It's even on dark side. Accuracy, protection, and offense. There's nothing on that Cron that should have made that happen. It was probably the Cal messing things up. Because normally we did it against crew, didn't we? So it was probably Cal healing up and stuff that was causing us issue. And passing foresight as well. Yeah, the foresight was definitely an issue. Gidmay does work, yes. Then just win, you can't lose. Exactly. Like, we're not going to lose with C, so... Flip. Alrighty then. Unlimited power. It does work, right? There we go. Right, so I have to hope that that drop battle doesn't cost me. We're going to go in with Traya against Bo. So we're taking in Traya, Savage, and Nihilus. Somehow, C has cackled again. And we're going to go in with some more doubt. That's got crit avoidance. That's got deflection, but I think I want crit avoidance. 21. That doesn't have doubt on it. This one it is. I hope to get to steal a couple of ideas for my running GAC. Well, hope so. Just don't try that Malak solo. With Bo-Katan seems risky. Yep. But it usually works. There we go. Nice. It's a good start. He just one-tapped Nihilus. What the hell? That's new to me. What happened to Nihilus, man? What happened to Nihilus? I mean, I gotta hope we're still going to be okay. But we'll have to find out. This may go sideways for us again, unfortunately. He doesn't seem to be taking any damage on that counterattack, which is the worrying part. That was frustrating. Come on, counterattack me. Like, without Nihilus here, I just don't think we can do anything. I don't think we can do anything without Nihilus being here. He's not going to counterattack anymore, so... And eventually, all of the stacks of armor is just going to ruin things for us. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. Right now. I don't think we can do anything. Because he's just, like, they're fully healing every single hit now. I was not expecting Nihilus to just disappear from an AoE and then Paz revive. I'm like, oh, right, great. Come on. I need these guys to actually counterattack. Heal immunity, that should help. Counterattack. And again, please. For fuck's sake. Ungodly levels of health steal. Is he not counterattacking? I don't understand. He's got 107 stacks. Aren't you supposed to cap out at 100? What is going on today? Things are going nutty today. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand it. Like, I'm very confused at the moment. Like, he gets close. That's all we need is him staying below 100%. Apparently, he's got way too much health. Even at below 100% health, he's like, I'm too tanky. Okay, great. He's going to be revived, but... I mean, if we can get IG-12 and Grogu to counterattack enough to drop below 100% health, drop below 50%, that's not enough. God, they are so tanky, man. It's all that defense. Come on. Like, we're not going to kill Bo, I don't think. We're not going to have enough damage output to deal with her, but... At least I don't think so, not with the amount of time that we have left. Come on. Come on. Get it below 100, get it below 50%. Get it below 50%, come on. Big hit. Big hit. Yes! Wow, that was close. That was so close. God damn. Jesus. What's going on, Issy? Never a doubt. No. Thank you, Kaicho. All the best, brother. Auto and drink. Gregory, I wish I did. Auto, drink and pray. Oh, my days. God almighty. That was terrifying, guys. Toma! Salud, mi hombres. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Did Paz resist heal immunity the whole time? What happened there? I don't know what Paz was doing. We saw IG-12 and Grogu. IG-12 and Grogu had 109 stacks of that Beskar armor stuff that's supposed to cap at 100. Yeah, remember this for next time. Save a banner, leave Nihilus on defense. That would saved us 3 banners, that would. That's what you get for taking on the Baba Yaga. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. How old is Traya? And she's still kicking your ass. Yeah. God damn. God damn. I need a drink after that, guys. Jesus. Traya is the Baba Yaga. She is, yeah. Gran pelao como trabas. Grande pelao. ¿Cómo se dice pelao en inglés? Pelao, pelao. No lo sé. La palabra. Is there whiskey from Wales? There is, Alex. There's a rather wonderful whiskey called Penderyn whiskey. It's very nice. It's very nice. Okay, so we've got a Malgus team to deal with. Oh my god, that Traya team was, oh god, that was way more sketch than it should have been. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose this. Who is the extra? Marauder. Right, what has he got? A Doubtcron, maybe? Bald. Ah, okay. The great bald Cometravas. I thought bald was Calvo. Cometravas in English. What is Cometravas? You committed. The great baldness committed? Calvo means bald. Pelawa could be used to. Yeah, I remember Calvo. Okay, so this Kron is kind of terrible. That's Sidious solo with Kron worked on DTMG. Awesome. I so want that Sidious Kron. Unfortunately, we had 3 attempts and we didn't get it. Okay, so we were looking at what teams to use. That was the whole point of us going over to Sugar Insights. We don't have gas. We don't have C. Oh, we do have this though. Should we Basti JMK it? Jedi Knight Khaled? It's a pretty terrible Kron. We've got Basti. We've got Jedi Knight Cal. I do have Rey on defense. Yeah, absolutely. And he's using Mace. That kind of makes sense. I wonder what Sidious Kron can take out without his Zeta. I don't think the Zeta is the important part. 1528 banners, not bad, Hod. Not bad at all. Let's see. I'm not going to use the massive protection Kron. That's my JML Kron. I mean, I don't think we need a bunch of health steal. I think if I've got a protection Kron, that would be nice. But it looks like I've put them all on defense. That's kind of rough. Kind of want to save that just in case. Maybe dispelling debuffs on ourselves could be useful. Extra potency and extra resistance is probably more useful than... Yeah, potency for Basti is probably nice. Ask Karth for a couple of Krons. I probably should. I'm going to... before we continue, I'm going to go get a little bit of whiskey. Bear with. Bear with, guys. Alrighty then. So, a little bit of Woodford Reserve, I think, guys. Alrighty. So, I haven't run this in a while. I could probably run it a bit safer by throwing in Jedi Knight Luke, but I kind of want to save Luke for JML. The best defense is a good offense. Yeah, but you have to one-tap. And so far, I've not been good. Woodford is beautiful. Thank you, Unstoppable. Yachid. Salud. Prost. Skol. All right. Let's be having you, Malgus. Let's be having you. All right, we'll do a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Yeah, sure. That extra potency coming in clutch here. Boom. Let's get the stun. Boop. Can we get the stun over here? Can he be stunned? I can't recall. He cannot. But we did armor shred him, even though that doesn't really matter. Let's go over here. All that matters to me right now is that we get as many turns over to Mace as possible. I just need that last turn with Jedi Knight Cal to get rid of the one known as the bald-headed genius, Malgus. All right, here we go. Hey, Malgus, I got a bone to pick with you. There's only one bald guy ruling these holotables, and it ain't you, son. It ain't you. Goodbye. Lovely. I love it. I like it a lot. Hey, Marauder. Hakuna Yatatas, mate. You ain't destroying me. I already got you. Bring it. Mace coming in clutch. Get the stun, baby. Or don't get the stun, baby. Ooh. Get wrecked. It ain't Malgus. It's Windu. 55. We lost 2 banners, and that's okay. I call him Darth Nalga. Some 4 roses. Yeah. 4 roses is not bad. Last whiskey I had was Old Putney. That cork popped and you got my attention. Get him. Thank you, Zach. Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie. You're about to have a glass of Woodford? Are we hashtag Woodford gang right now? Are we a hashtag Woodford gang? Do you think we could get a sponsorship from Woodford Reserve? All right, it's on this back wall, baby. We have got Zorii, no Cron. We've got Qui-Gon with a Cam-Cron. Ooh, can you believe it? We've got Tuscanus. Ooh. With a Raider-Cron. We've got whatever the hell that is. We've got DTMG. What do we use against DTMG? Is it going to be our own Malgus right now? I think it is, isn't it? Woodford, let's go, baby. Well, I have 5 GLs left, and I've got Reva. You make Woodford Bourbon Ball ice cream and can't get a sponsorship. Bald man, that sounds delicious. Can I have some? Malgus versus DTMG. Yeah, Malgus is my usual go-to, but I think we should come back to that south wall. We've got a little bit of a problem with Rey up here. Now, I don't want to use... I mean, do we try and teabag Rey? Do we just try and teabag Rey regardless? I feel like it's going to be a little bit sketch. I feel like it's going to be a little bit sketch, but not massively so. He doesn't have the, I've got to get him below 100% health. So... And light side stacking offense is not going to help us, and that's also our JML cron. So if we've got another doubt cron... Hey, we've got another doubt cron. It's got some deflection on there. Have I got anything with a bunch of crit damage? Percentile damage health effects when we inflict debuffs. That would quite be useful. But I think doubt might be more useful. I think doubt might be more useful. You smoked your whistle pig and it came that way? What? That death mark is much more important in 3v3? Darth Maul and Count Dooku team is for the stealth feed. Malgus, I like it. Your Malgus just lost horribly to DTMG, so apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Hold up. I mean... This would be my last doubt cron. Should we just check? I'll just check here, just in case, because I can't remember threes, and if Malgus works. So let's go Rey. It was Ben and JTR. 53% is a pretty low win ratio. And let's go in with Malicos. 78%. With Starkiller, it's basically guaranteed. Maybe we just throw in Starkiller. Maybe we just throw in Starkiller, guys. Was it using a Doubtcron? Yeah, Doubtcron. All right. Let's just throw in Starkiller. Not instead of you. Instead of you. Because I don't think I'm going to use Stark. I've still got a bunch of GLs. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 GLs. Apparently I've got Darth Revan. I don't think I'm supposed to have Darth Revan. Oh, yes, I am. For Malgus. So, I think this one's good. Need Malak with Malgus and DTMG, I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't use Malak. I didn't use Malak. I used Malgus DR Basti. Malgus has a 97% win ratio, but not sure when I'm behind the wheel. Did you use Sidious with this cron yet? I don't have Sidious cron yet, unfortunately, Matt. He can do amazing stuff, though. Let's see how we get on. Seven Ommis should be enough. Let's hope so. All right. We're going to start off with a little bit of cleansing. And then I'm going to just throw rocks. We're going to start off with a bit of rock throwage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's get some DI going. Oh, I should have targeted Rey there. Tanked it. Yeah, let's basic. Ow. Rude. Ooh, nearly misclicked then. God almighty, you hurt. You hurt so bad. All right, who wants to teabag Rey? Who's got first? Hands up in chat. Rey, your forehead. So large, like it's a landing dock for my teabag. Get it? Revive from that, Rey. Revive from that. It was a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Can't miss. Yeet. Got it. Got it. Got him. Whistle Pig Smokestock. It's aged in Traegar wood. Traegar wood, fired barrels. That combo worked for me. Cere died, but otherwise easy. It seemed pretty good. Laundry Day, Ben died from slash damage. Splash damage. He died from splash damage. He did indeed. SK seemed almost over. Well, don't forget, SK is passing a whole boatload of stats to that team. You brought the Woodford. Nice one, Zach. Nice one, Zach. Okay. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 teams here, and what is it? 5 in the back? All business up front, party in the back. So we've got 9 teams to kill, and we've got, what, 6 GLs? I want to say 6 GLs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got 5 GLs. So we can clear an entire sector with just GLs. This Savage Starkiller team. What should we do about that? I probably should have planned this out better instead of just used units, you know? Savage, Starkiller, and what was it? Marajad. Traya we've used, C we've used, Afra's on defense, JMK Cat. Okay. Could JMK Cat it? 49 banners is not great though. I mean, we can also Reva it. Slacker has slightly better banners. Jabba Bausch for 58, but there's only been one battle of that. Do I have Bane with the Cron? We do, Matt. We do. We used it as one of our first battles. We took out Leia. It was great. You don't think Sidious can solo Jabba? Wouldn't he get insta-killed? Well, Jabba needs to hit the ult. So, it depends, I guess. I want you to know that your Zorii Omicron recommendation just won me the first round of GAC. I full cleared and they had 3 attempts on your... Hey, nice one, Caleb. See, it's great business, man. That is great business. Okay, so we could JMK Cat this. What are we going to use against Reva? What are we going to use against Reva, guys? Is with GI and probably 7th Sister, I would assume. Yeah, GI, 7th Sister. Everything wants Traya or C, apparently. Or JMK Cat. Okay, maybe it looks like we're going to Jabba. Oh, we could Malgus it. Obviously, we were going to Malgus. Oh, well, this uses Malak, so maybe not then. One moment. Un momento, por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Un momento, por favor. I was just going to check something from my notes from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Okay. Fine. You just got yourself a pen down in Portwood. You started a whiskey club. Hey, nice, Stuart. Enjoy, buddy. I hope you like it. Can't believe Jabba can die from Darth Sidious, Cron. Well, apparently. Just got myself... Oh, sorry, I've read that one already. Okay. So... we have to make sure we can get this full clear. I know we could... Oh, well, normally we could raid this. JTR this, but she's on defense right now. Where can we make use out of Wampa? Could Wampa beat CLS? He's got Tenacity down on a basic, so that's a no. That's a no right out of the gate. I think he's got Tenacity down on a basic. I know Chewie does. Does CLS have it as well on basic? Speed down and defense down, so no. Ah, there we are. Tenacity down. Dispel all buffs and then remove 100% buff immunity and tenacity down for 2 turns. So theoretically, he could just tenacity down us and then stun us on basics. Theoretically. Which could get a little bit hairy. Let's see what options we have for the CLS team then. Normally I would like JTR droids it. CLS, 3PO and Chewpio. Dash and Chewie's on defense. I do have DR. We could DR it, but we don't have Malak, and I don't think Malak even matters. But I need to DR the DTMG. So that's a no, that's a no. Also on defense. This is fun. It keeps telling me to... Everything all the way down to here has basically been used. Don't have defense. We've got Reva. Reva seems kind of overkill, but maybe we just use Reva. Bad Batch has got pretty good win ratio, but not super. Adrad is relatively good as well, but yeah, Adrad is relatively good. Maybe we just Adrad it. That seems like a relatively high value counter. 35% on the Womps. But our Wampa is R9. You know, that makes me tempted. Can DR beat Jabba in 3v3? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, Dr. Afra. Sorry, I thought you were saying DR. Dr. Afra can, but it's sketch, Gregorio. Really sketch. Like, very sketchy. So we could Reva it. If it's Reva here, then we DTMG... sorry, not DTMG. We Malgus the DTMG. What are we going to use against Reva? What we're going to use against Reva? Reva, we can JMK count. Oh, well, let's... Okay, so we Jabba the Reva. Reva gets jabbered, basically. JMK Cat, then, against the Starkiller. Reva, Jabba. What are we going to use against DR? DR, Basti, Malak. It's like, that team is no joke. Maybe we JML it. Because I don't have Imp Troopers. I put them on defense for a change. Yeah, okay. We JML it. So, JML, JMK Cat, Jabba, and Reva. Phoenix. Phoenix against what now? Sorry, beloved one? No, my Captain Rex is on defense. Captain Rex is with gas over here. Hey, peace out, Letha. No, Traya's been used. Jabba the Reva, yeah. Yeah, I can't Phoenix the Reva. I don't think it works in 3s anyway, does it? Because my Captain Rex is over here with gas. Gas Captain Rex on defense with Rey with the Rey Cron over here. But I do have the 100% health thing, but this won't help me if he uses Malicos. Although his Malicos is on defense. Overkiller, thank you so much for the follow. So like the secondary stats are far from perfect, but it's got a decent amount of health steal. So I'm hoping that's going to be a little bit annoying at the least. And we've got Keller and Beck down here on defense. We've got Bam with a Bam Cron, DTMG. So yeah, I've got pretty good Datacrons at the moment. Hopefully it's going to make the difference. I didn't get all the Datacrons that I wanted. Who does, right? Got a Dooku Cron here with the Trench team. We've got Iden on defense with a decent Cron. This is just a gimme, to be honest. CLS over here, a gimme. We've got Zorii with a Finn Cron as well. So this has got the... You've got to bring everybody down. Obviously, this has been patched now, but it should be annoying at the very least. What did... Leia. Yeah, we used Bane Maul, as in Darth Maul, against Leia with the Bane Cron. Cere SK Omicron only works in 5v5 with Phoenix, in 3v3 he works with clones. He's with gas. Like, C-Rex is still useful in 3s with Phoenix team, but I wouldn't say it's, like, massive. Okay, so maybe we do Reva that. Maybe do Reva the CLS. Potentially we Reva the CLS. I'm trying to plot out all the attacks here. This is the issue. Like, all the teams that I would normally use against this, I might have screwed over my defense a little bit here. Because I've put all my Zorii counters on defense. That was silly of me. So, Finn, you. So I need to save something here. So we don't have Afro, we don't have JKR, we don't have you, 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 don't have you, don't have you, don't have you. That's quite impressive, though. I mean, we could, theoretically. I mean, I'm still going to have, like, Lord Vader. Surely Lord Vader just solos that team. Slacker can solo it. There we go. We'll slacker it. I have slacker, don't I? Yeah, so slacker solo the Zorii team. Slacker solo this. Lord Vader solo against Qui-Gon. I can't see why that wouldn't work. Tuskens. I've got Adrad, but I think Adrad's kind of sketch. That's kind of trash. DTMG. So I just need to make sure I don't get tripped up by Tuskens. Don't get tripped up by Tuskens. Wampa on Zorii? Tuskens have no Kron, but they've got an Omicron. Wampa on Zorii. They're going to be stealthed the whole time, aren't they? Like, Wampa over here has only got a 38% win ratio. Adrad is easy again? Okay, so we Adrad down here. Adrad, Slacker solo, Lord Vader solo, basically anything, DTMG. All right, cool. Maybe Ram can help with the task. Maybe. You might be right, Lee. You might be right. You might be right. Okay, let's put that into action. We're going to Reva over here against the CLS. Let's get those Inquis rolling. The Pimp Quisitorius. I do remember there was a fifth brother setup that could beat Zorii as well, but we don't need to use that, so. I know I have no more doubt. So defense to offense could be nice. Defense pen up. And I mean, a lot of these could. Maybe the max health damage. That would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with this one. All right. Let's get this. Reva on CLS. Is the Fingron still good without Zorii? Not really. Exactly, Jar Jar. Right, let's immediately just strip that away. Get that torture out on CLS. I probably should have actually focused still on CLS. Let's get the heal immunity. Ooh, he's about to get hurt, son. Yeah, let's do this. Heal up right now and get that foresight going. And a bop. And a bop. Welcome to Pain Train, baby. Destination, you. Nailed it. 57. Nobody knows what Tuskens do. Nobody knows. So we're going to JMK Cat this one. And I think I'm just going to go JMK Cat. All right. Okay, so what have we got that could be useful? All my good light side crons are on defense. That's really annoying. Health Steal, a bunch of offense. I'm not going to use a resistance team on offense, so let's roll with this. Do I even need a DC? Probably not. But I've got them, so I might as well use them. If you've got it, flaunt it. That's what they say. Let's go ahead and reset the cooldowns over here. Missed me. Yeet. Good business. And now we must deal with Starkiller. Alright, Starkiller. I've got a lot of respect for you. And that's all I'm going to say. Man, all that extra defense is absolutely huge, to be fair. Although he doesn't look like he's got a boatload of health. So that helps. Yeet. Good. We got rid. We got rid. Don't kill her. Not yet. Oh, my days. Sweens coming in with a raid. Thank you so much, Mr. Sweens. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys are having a good time. 58 there. We'll take it. Sweens with the raid. All right, so we're going to Jabba the Reva. The Reva. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. What's going on, Rambam? Nice to see you, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Do you know what Tuskens do yet? I was already here, but I also raided. Wolfie is just being, like, multi-talented right now. What do I even use now? I mean, we could do this one over here, so we're going to be applying damage over times. No! I hate 3v3. That's fair, Ram. That's fair. I'm with you, buddy. What does 3v3 even do? You know? What does 3v3 even do? Alright, let's get the buff immunity on Third Sister. And then we're just going all in on GI. GI, no me gusta. I probably should have thrown... Oh, well, actually, they had Tenacity up, so maybe we shouldn't. Come on now, GI. Don't be mean. I really should have targeted her. Yeah, let's cleanse off. Oh, he's got 2 thermals. Let's keep DI. Oh, buff immunity, sorry, over here. Oh, thermals. 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 Careful you don't pop off now. Welcome back, Santi. Ow. Oh, you son of a gun, Reva. Dang nabbit, Reva. You had to come in and use your big yeety hit and be all yeety in that. Stupid yeety Reva. Stealing my banners every day. Yeah, let's just decrease your damage output. Alright. Did we just full on miss? Stupid evasion mechanics. Let's cleanse. Right, need to build up to Jabba's ult. But first, let's get that buff. I mean, we should probably not even worry about that right now. We should probably not even worry about that right now. And just build up to ult. Well, just basic. Basic for fame and glory. Miss. We can also keep Reva missing. Get blinded. Well, she died of sadness. Get blinded. Get blinded. Punch her in the chops. Get blinded. Thank you. Ah, get blinded. Are we blind? Continue to be blind. Be blind. Punch her in the face. Nice. Be blinded. Lovely. One more turn. Yeah. There we go. We got it. We got it. I can't be blinded further. I'm looking at a picture of Ram today without sunglasses. Ah, that's about as blind as you can get, I think, buddy. Yeah, that's not great banners, but hey, it's a win. So DR, I forget what we were going to use here. It was JML, wasn't it? Was it JML? I think so. I believe it was JML. We could do JML Jedi Knight Luke. Just the duo. Because we're going to be taunting for the most part, and will not be feared. We'll just throw in Hermit Yoda. I'll just throw in Hermit Yoda anyway. We've got a nice 83.61% protection cron. So we should basically one-tap Basti, I reckon. I think we'll one-tap Basti. I actually think that JML Hermit Yoda should be enough. They're not really going to be able to hit Hermit Yoda. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Let's send it. Let's take unwarranted risks. Go, Hermit Yoda. Bye. Nice. Okay. So what could we do? We could just do a big AoE. Yeah, let's do the big AoE. Yeah, nice and thingamabobbed over here. I mean, he's feared anyway, so can't call him to assist. Wow, that was huge. That was absolutely huge. Check it out. Boop. I mean, I can do this to heal up, but it's not going to do anything because we can't call to assist against Darth Revan. But that's okay. Let's just increase his cooldowns. Big heal. Basic. Basic. I was hoping that would be okay. Missed out on... No, we did get full banners and protection. Nice. All health and protection. Nice. That was good. Let's see what they've got for fleet then. What is on the fleet black wall? Back wall. You know we're going to be hitting fleet first. All right, relatively light fleet. That's a really interesting fleet defense. This is the hardest fleet. Let's have some fun. What could you do for a Klondike bar? A what? They went super light on fleet. Hey, so did we, though, to be fair. So did we. So let's think about it. We could... I mean, like, I've got the 3 meta fleets for offense, so I think I can use pretty much anything against everything here. I think. Hey, Vader. I don't want to use exec there, so I'll exec here. Maybe we'll Profundity here and Leviathan here. Let's go to swiggle.gg. I want to see what's the most efficient. What's the most efficient? So, enemies lead. Let's start off with Negotiator. And they've got Marauder. So, efficiency, 69, 71. Profundity so far. Profundity is looking most efficient. Yeah, Profundity is most efficient. I'm probably not going to take any reinforcements. Okay. So, Profundity looks like the best versus Negotiator. Then we have Malevolence. What was his starting lineup? Standard starting lineup. $71 over there. I know Holdo can get pretty good, but I think my Holdo's on defense. Klondike Bar? It's a commercial. Oh, right, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, ours is on defense, so it might be Executor against Malev then. 71, 72. Wow, Negotiator trashing it for 74. That's kind of huge. Like 74 is pretty nice. The first GAC full clear with 1 fail, 2049. Nice, Frappy. And then we've got Executrix. I never see Executrix on defense these days. So he's using Executrix with the Scythe in the starting lineup. He's not using TIE Advance, so he's not got the cooldown available. Leviathan for 72. That's fine. That's fine. Leviathan for 72 seems okay. All right. So, Profundity, Executor, Leviathan. Let's do it. Let's get it. I'm going to go big balls here, and we're going to try and do this with no reinforce. That's not who I want. No reinforce. Go all in on Anakin. Kill him. Was SK necessary for the Rey counter? I don't think so, Jay. I don't think so. You lost 40 banners on 2 bad battles? Ouch. 1 stupid mistake. Yeah. I made the stupid mistake of that Malak solo. So there's that. Let's go all in. Nice assists. Alrighty. Good. Now we could do this, but I don't think it's going to give us the turn meter anyway. So he's just going to go into stealth. So I'm just going to call the assist here. Like, they're going to get the unending loyalty on him anyway. Like that. So you just shrug it off. So get a bit of recovery action going. It's tempting to just do an AoE here. Now we'll get that targeting on him. That's a little bit frustrating with the Plo first reinforce. But let's see if we can get rid of Anakin. Just need a couple of assists. Nice. Now give me a turn before Anakin goes. Huge, 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 huge. Let's give the turn over here to Outrider. No assists. Love the no assists. We're dazed right now, so we can't get an assist. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, we have to wiggle there. Let's go for the heal here. Good. Take away the capital. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. See if we can get rid of 5s. Come on. There we go. Go all in on Marauder. If it's all possible, I want to be able to get rid of the BTLB Y-Wing last. We wish you the best of luck in fleets. Hey, good night, Frappy. Thanks for joining today, buddy. Big love, my man. I want to at least trigger that bonus turn on the Marauder. Just because I don't want to do that at the end. Save the heal. Oh, okay, great. Cool. We should be okay for full banners here. BTLB Y-Wing, they're just deciding to take the place. There we go. There we go, rather. 77 banners, I will take. Yeah, we got it, Gregorio. Don't you worry, buddy. We got it, buddy. Don't you worry. Executor next. Now, this one can be a little bit horrible, truth be told. It can be horrible, but we're just going to go straight in. All right. Let's go all in on Sunfac. I'd rather not get stunned if at all possible. Come on. Finish him off. Get the double tap. Can you just get the double tap for once, please? Jeez. Just once. Get the double tap, please, Xanadu. Like, we would have had Razor Crest available to call to assist. God damn. Yeah, let's call him in anyway, so help us get to our contract quicker. Oh, sure, now you double tap. Thank you for targeting Houndstooth and not Xanadu Blood. Huge. Got the target lock. Let's heal up on Xanadu. Double tap. Oh, we got a double tap. That's huge. That's game. They fixed the Malevolence as well. 73. I'll take a 73. So we've got 77, 73. Pretty good on fleet so far. All right. Let's go in with... I'm kind of tempted to actually go like this. Just get this to instant kill something. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Could be worse. Yeah, 73 is fine. 73 in fleet is fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. Yep. I didn't think about the fact that there's no protection. Yeah, sure, let's just get rid of him. I don't think I needed any reinforcements here. That could hurt, though. The formation could definitely hurt. Call in. Get rid of you. Has he got full health? He does not. Call in. Get rid. Heal up. Come on. Come on. Get rid of him. No, I was hoping to get rid before that happened. Never mind. If we can kill him before his capital ship takes a turn. Yeah, we got it. Alright, nice. 75? 74. 74. I'll take a 74. So 77, 73, and 74. Fleet was pretty good. Fleet was pretty good. How's it going, Phaethon? You alright, mate? Even under Commissional's mid-battle. Yes, Issy. Yes, brother. Why use the Phantom? So that I can reinforce back-to-back to bring out the Mark 6 Interceptor to get an insta-kill a turn earlier. Basically. Alright, so the Cam team, we were going to Slacker, Lord Vader. Although, it might be better to Slacker the Cam and Lord Vader up here. Did everyone get an ad? They probably all got an ad, yeah. Probably all got an ad. It's probably just Twitch. Twitch has timed out an ad to roll it. So I think probably Slacker here, Lord Vader solo against that one. Slacker here, then. We can just go in and kill Cam. I'm sure that'll work. Is the Cam DC any good? It is actually pretty good. It is actually pretty good. It's just not better than, say, the Keller and Beck Kron, you know? So the Candy Money one, whenever he damages an enemy with special ability, he armor shreds them. And whenever he uses a basic on an armor shredded ability, he exposes them for 2 turns, can't be resisted. Then he gains protection up. So it is good. It is good. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. The Beckron is nuts, Babu. You're absolutely right, mate. Come on, Slacker. There's that armor shred. Oh, moly Jesus. That does a lot of damage. Let's get rid of Anakin. That does a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, let's poke him. God damn. I was not expecting that level of damage from him. Holy moly, that was close. That was very close. Whew. 57 though. Wow. Okay, next time, kill Cam first. If they've got the Cam Kron, just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. Wow. That was scary, dude. That was so scary. I was like, it'll be fine. Turns out, it was not fine. A bunch of health steal. I think that would be nice, actually. A bunch of health steal to help me recover. Yeah, let's just do Hellsteel. I was a little bit worried there for a minute, Vader. To be honest with you, dude. Oh, God. Stupid marked. Stupid marked. All right. Looks like I should have really targeted over here when I had the chance. But there we go. Lord Vader as a solo is probably a little bit sketch. But as long as we survive, we should eventually win. As in, it's just a game of lasting, holding on, basically. Ooh, I don't like the heal immunity, though. Heal immunity kind of sucks. Come on. Yeah, let's do this. Get the dots out. Yeah, this would have gone entirely different if I'd have focused here at the start. Come on. Oh, that heal immunity really blows. I need to get up to the ult, though. Oh, okay, we're there. Cool. We got to the ult, at least. Let's go for the heal first. Now we'll drop this. Yeah, okay, we're starting to deal some damage now. Come on. We're out of ult now, so it's going to get hairy again. Come on. Heal up. That's a good heal. Need to get round to another ult. I should probably just put this on auto. But I'm not going to. Actually, yes I am. Let's put it on auto. I think we do eventually win. It just takes a little bit of time for us to ramp. Takes us a little bit of time to ramp and then we should be fine. Because they're not really... You know, we've basically healed up all the way now. And the more ults that I do, the stronger I'm going to become over time. Because we do ramp both damage and mastery. Yeah, it's starting to hurt him. There we go. There we go. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. 59. And we need those. We need those banners after dropping earlier. See, why do you all hate on him? I wasn't hating on him. I just chose to do that solo. Alright, so we should be able to Admiral Radis this now. Never a doubt. Quickly takes off aeroplane mode. Hey, just because I'm cautious, Wolfie, just because I'm cautious, doesn't mean that I have no faith. It means that I'm a little bit scared. That's all it is. Alright. Airplane mode. Yeah, I'm just going to go in with the mass assist here. Let's pass it back. I want to try and get to that ult as soon as possible. Roll it. Yep. Let's just try and spread that damage. I'm trying to just take it a little bit easy. Don't really want to kill either of these just yet. I want to wait until we get our nice big boom. And hopefully do some floor clearing action. Yep, let's go. And now we're stunned. That's not good. Hey, don't focus on him. I didn't say you could do that, did I? Yeah, she can't die. 9. We need an AoE. Oh, you son of a gun. Come back, Cassian. Thank you, buddy. Alright, go away, Cassian. See if I care. Boop. Strip it. Strip it real good. Nice. Good strip. Jin Urso with the strip. You heard. Ya-da-da-da. Beautiful. You should not be coming back. You both died at the same time. That's so rude, man. That is so rude that they both came back. They both died at the same time, and they're like, nah. No, we're going to come back. Doesn't matter. Like, what is that about, guys? What is that about? Like, they died at the same time, and they both revived. Same time, died anyway. Revived anyway. Absolute trash. Like, I genuinely don't think there's anything that I can do at this point. I mean, I can hopefully kill Tusken Raider. Chieftain, rather. But there's no guarantees. Yeah, he's just cleansed himself, hasn't he? Yeah, cleansed the whole team. Tuskens cheat. That's what they do. Tuskens cheat. If one datachron isn't broken, the other one is. It's like, doesn't matter if I kill them with an AoE, apparently. They're both going to revive anyway. Bugged as always? Yep. I love it. I love it. He's not, no. He's not supposed to come back. And yet, he came back anyway. Stuff like this, costing GACs, it's just the most frustrating thing in the world. Like, the theory is absolutely fine. You know? And then it just gets screwed over by poor coding. Great. Marvelous. There's nothing I can do to this team now, because they're just going to constantly be reviving. I can try and bring them down, but we've seen that the AoE, it doesn't matter if I bring them down at the same time. They're both going to revive anyway, and I've got no way of getting through to Chieftain. How dumb. Did they just resist everything then as well? All that bonus protection. Oh, this ain't gonna matter. So dumb. Not going crazy, right? If you used like that, you killed the main one, he'd actually die, but the summer one wouldn't come back. It's... you didn't kill the chieftain, so they revived. Read the Omi. I thought it had to be if you kill the OG raider at the same time as you kill the other one, they're not supposed to come back, right? I thought it just had to kill both of these at the same time, because if he's dead, the Omi can't activate. Hey. Just getting screwed. It's fine. I'm going to lock it in anyway. Once all the other Tuskens allies are dead, yes. Alright, okay. You should have held on to Adrad ult. I killed one, yeah, so I might as well go in with it. This has got stealth. I mean, we could potentially Wampa solo that. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I usually see people insta-kill the original to stop the cheese. Yeah. Right, let's go Sith Empire then. Malgus, you, and you. Now, normally I'd like to have a Doubtcron, but I don't have one. So, this could get dodgy. Let's go for it. They'll come back if Mando kills them. Will they come back if Mando... No, yeah, if you use it on the original Raider, it should be fine, Stuart. If you use it on the original Raider, it should be fine. Get the fear. Just focus on Dark Trooper Gids. Get the fear. Focus over here. Keep that shock rolling. Oh, absolutely. Work on the stacks of Dark Trooper. Wow, they are being absolute garbage right now. Going after Bastille like that. All right, cool. Boop. Boop. Big hits. Lovely. I almost don't want to do the AoE. I do here, though. Yeah, let's get the blind over here. Shock 'em. Basic. Yeah, we're looking fine here. We're looking fine here. I think we almost certainly lose this GAC. Unfortunately, we've dropped too many battles. Unless he just has an absolute mare on defense, on offense, we're probably going to lose this one. There we go. Got it. Need to use an instant kill on the main one that stops the revives? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about clearing it now. It's just, I was always under the assumption that if you kill the two at the same time, that his Omicron no longer works. Gain 12 one turn start. If the Tusken Raid is defeated while another Tusken ally is active, they revive with 100% health. All allies gain crit damage chance. Free team lava when the ally is defeated reduced. Okay, no. Okay, I was just wrong. It's that first part. It does say if there is another ally, he will revive. I thought that was only applied to the other guy. But there we go. Never mind. I'll just try and Wampa solo this. We might as well try and max banners. We're not going to really get the counterattack. We don't need to dispel. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Hey, what's going on, Punisher? Good morning to you. It is evening for me. It is evening for me. You have the no revive respect with Adrad? He didn't... I don't think... Does Hope have no revive? I don't recall. I don't recall. Boop. Roar. Alrighty then. So if death by hope means no revive, is that right? Only against Empire. Gotcha. Thank you. Alrighty. So we have a number of options that we can do here. Let's just go in with Jedi Knight Revan with Luke and Shakti. Recover health and protection, sure. Now we can just direct focus the chieftain. All right, Tuskens, calm down. Direct focus the chieftain. Stun them. Stun them now. I might as well get a dispel and boop, boop. Pass this over here. Oh, okay. Okay, I've screwed myself. I thought they wouldn't revive again. I'm just a moron. We can't win from here. Cool. Well, actually, we can win. We can win. Hold up, we can win. We can win. Because we can decrease their max health, can't we? With Luke. We can decrease max health with Luke. Just need to keep passing him turns. And I can theoretically get an AoE to kill them both, right? So... this will decrease their max health. This will take a while, it will. Yeah. This will absolutely take a while, but we should be okay because every time we use Repulse, we're going to be reducing their defense and their max health, right? Or max protection. And we've got some AoEs here, so... there, for example. Damn. Alright, that's fine. Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that much damage. Wasn't expecting that much damage. Alright, let's keep it going. Pass the turn. One more turn, we get another thingamabob. We're about to get another repulse. Decrease the stats. Just need to hurt this guy a little bit. We know that the call to assist basically kills. Okay, we know that that now one taps him. Let's get them nice and low. Just a basic. Just a basic. Basic? Okay, good. Just need to turn with Revan. This should do the trick, right? Oh, not quite. Not quite doing the trick. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Heal him up. Basic. Decrease. Basic does pretty good damage there. I think this is going to kill him. Oh, it didn't. That's nice. It seems a little bit too much health right now. Let's heal up. Just a bit. Now it's targeting him. Dang nabbit. It feels like this guy is much lower health than this guy. Let's just basic this guy. We're going to run out of time here. Come on, get him down. Okay, well, he seems very weak now. I just need to get round to an AoE. That was a misclick. It was supposed to be on the other Revan. Jesus, dude. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, I revived. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. We could have fixed that just by going bounty hunters. Your boy Scribble's just an idiot, guys. That's all it is. He's just an idiot. Where are we looking over here? Let's just finish this off. Stupid frickin' Tuskens, bro. Boop, boop, boo-doo-doo, boop, boop. Yeah, it doesn't matter about actually killing the back one. He's just going to revive. I was deliberately keeping him at low health so that we could insta-kill. So we could try and get the AoE kill. But it just wasn't happening. That's what I should have just taken in that team for the start. That team with the Datacron to prevent revives is an easy counter. For sure, Oxlane. Yeah, for sure. So 2030, pretty terrible banners considering all the solos that we did. I have to hope that I've got enough teams on defense that are going to trip him up. That's our only hope, basically. 2030 is not exactly good banners. We took 3 to take out that. We had the stupid Malak solo that shouldn't have bloody used. And yeah, I'll have to remember to not use thingamabobs against Tuskens again. Let's get that bonus energy before we miss out. But hey ho, there's hope that he just doesn't do very well. There's hope that he doesn't do very well in counters. Let's pick this up real quick. You scored 996. Get good, scrub. Night Fox, you can do better than 996, buddy. Were you not able to get through 2 walls? Adrad does work if your special also kills Chieftain. Yeah, it just didn't. It just didn't. We'd have to get the AoE kills to, like, literally I'd have to kill everybody. Hey, what's going on, Desi? How you doing, buddy? Did you see they nerfed Bigskron in 5s? They nerfed the Bigskron. I did see something. I can't recall. I might still have the post up. Hold on. Do I still have the post? I can't remember it. That's the only thing, guys. No, let me get it back up. Let me get it back up real quick. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's the kit reveal. Here we go. It's in the game updates post, right? Wasn't there something about TM loading or something like that? The Biggs Datacron is now limited to once per turn to prevent the infinite loops. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Infinite loops are usually not something CG engages with. I say usually. We have to take that with a pinch of salt when it comes to CG. It kind of changes. But, yeah. You got 803. Oh, God, Vader. On my alt, you got 803, full clear and Carbonite 2. He can't gain 100% TM. He only gains 25% TM per turn, which is still pretty good, but I don't think he'll be beating, like, Leia anymore. But, I mean, like, the thing is that Cron wasn't reliably beating Leia anyway. You know? Every time I saw it used in any account, it lost. Like... So, it's okay. And it means for me, I have the Biggs Cron, and my Biggs is still at R3, so I'm just like, I'll probably just not take him to R5. They don't seem to mind when Ezra takes 9 bonus turns. Yeah, because that's not TM looping. That's just him attacking again. They're okay with the attacks again. They allowed the Tarking DC back in the day. That was the worst, boss. Like, that was the worst time in Swigger DCs, if you ask me. All the Lightspeed bundled people are the worst. I think being a new free-to-play player these days must be rough with everybody getting Lightspeed bundles. You're like, well, okay, I guess I'll just get screwed. Remember the Cassian in the Marquee event? No. I think I joined after the Cassian Marquee event. Can't get top 50 in Fleet. Oof. Oof, it's rough. Yeah. Why, what's everybody using? Lightspeed bundles. I mean, are they rocking Finalizer? Dodge was the worst Cron period. Yep. But I mean, it wasn't just Dodge, though. That was the thing. It was Dodge on top of no cooldowns on Vader and Tarkin and Lord Vader, with stacking Mastery on Lord Vader. Every single GAC came down to, could you kill Lord Vader? You had to go against Cassian, who took endless turns. That's stupid. 3 Profundities and 9 Executors. Wow. That is rough. That is really rough. Very, very rough. Couldn't imagine. I wonder how difficult it would be to actually try and do a free-to-play account these days, like from fresh. You sent Biggs and Captain Rex to R5 for this Cron. What is... I mean, Captain Rex you need anyway, dude. So, like, I wouldn't worry about Captain Rex. And Biggs you need at R3 anyway. So it's only really 2 relic levels. It's just about timing, right? It's still a decent Cron. It's just not going to be a GL killer anymore, I don't think. The shard is 6 to 7 months old. That is rough. It sucks. Yeah. You're doing a new free-to-play account, Night Fox? What can beat Leia in 3s? Bane. You don't have his Datacron? Oh, right, okay. Bane can, Slacker can, JMK Cat, I believe, can. Especially if you've got no Revive Cron. That'll make things easier. Lightspeed ship bundles are crazy because they both give you Bosk and the Houndstooth at Relic 5. Oh god, yeah, that's so good. I totally forgot you get Bosk at R5 out the gate. That's so huge. It was one of the Saw Gerrera Marquis stages. His AoE gave him 100 TM. Saw refreshed his cooldowns and on auto just loop it. Huh. Top 100 is Slackers and Rays. Well, I mean, like, Squad Arena doesn't matter. Not really. I suppose at the start it kind of matters for the Squad Arena tokens, but... Chilling in the Lotta crew, with the Lotta crew on a free-to-play account as they're all new. Ah, that's nice of you, Night Fox. You're teaching them the ropes. Nooch Too Good has got several free-to-play accounts and has his ups and downs. I don't know how Nooch manages to run multiple accounts, man. Like, I used to run 3 back in the day, and I couldn't imagine going back to it, not in the current meta, of how much time everything takes, you know? The reason you can't get top 50 is because Houndstooth as R5 is always in the starting lineup. Yep. Could never start a free-to-play account on the side. I'd feel hella nerfed and underpowered. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I'm basically endgame now. Well, yeah, I'm basically endgame now where I'm at. And I would not like to try and do it again. Oh, a raid has been started. Joy. Nooch is retired, so he has a lot of extra time. He's not fully retired, though. Because when I was doing the collab with him the other day, he talks about how he works like 3 days a week. He does 12-hour shifts. I didn't ask what he did, but apparently he's done 3 12-hour shifts that week. So I assume that's something he does regularly. But even so, like the amount of content that Nooch pushes out is insane. He does a full-time job in 3 days. Yeah, I guess 3 12-hour shifts would do it. Three 12-hour shifts would kind of do it. You know, that's still 36 hours, which is basically a full-time job. It's more or less there, isn't it? He works 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I mean that's what I remember him telling me. I didn't ask him what his job was. This was back when I did that collab with him and Gerbil a couple of weeks back. So, but either way, like the guy manages to get stuff done, man. Like he just pushes out content constantly. I think he's doing videos every single day. So I got a lot of respect for the guy. The hustle is real. It's not easy to constantly be putting out content like that. You know? Let's I'm actually going to go and have a look at his YouTube right now. I want to see how many videos has he pushed out in the last week. So here's Nooch, just looking at videos. 2 hours ago, he put out a video. Free to play at 4 weeks. Veiled Shot is about to start Fleet Arena. I know Veiled Shot was one of the Heroes of Middle-earth content creators, wasn't he? Looks like Nooch is helping him get a foothold. And then look at that. 2 videos within 12 hours. Within 10 hours, sorry. And a video there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 videos in 2 days. 5 videos in 3 days. 6 videos, 7 videos, 8 videos, 9 videos. Yeah, he basically puts out at least a video a day. At least a video a day. That's really hard to do, guys. That's really hard to do. You think Purple Wizard can beat Malgus the Arbasti? Who the hell is Purple Wizard? Purple Wizard. Also saw you felt down about your Conquest videos, and you have to say you shouldn't feel down. I know many other... Ah, thanks, Juan. Yeah, I was just having an off day, man. I was having an off day. You know, when you put out videos, you invariably get people that will put you down in the comment section. It happens on, you know, everybody that's a content creator will experience it, where people just, you know, call your videos rubbish or call you a liar or whatever, you know, or call you a tryhard or call you attention seeking or clickbait or making stuff up or whatever it happens to be. And usually I'm okay with it. Usually I can just, you know, push it to a side and be like, oh, whatever. But it just happened to be on that day that I think I'd put out 2 or 3 videos back to back, and there was a couple of people that had put out some negative comments in the videos in each of them, and I just saw them like one after the other, and I was just like, Jesus. Hard sometimes. You don't know the Purple Wizard? It's Sidious. Oh, I've never heard him referred to as a Purple Wizard. Yeah, thanks, Sweens. I'm such a tryhard. Am I? Alright, ban Vader. Ban Vader. Where's the boot? Where's the boot? Where's the ban hammer? Quick, ban him. Mods! Mods, quick, ban Lord Vader. He's being confrontational. Yeah, appreciate you, Sweens, man. I mean, I'm sure you get it as well, Sweens, right? I don't think you do YouTube content, but even in chat, you get people like Lord Vader coming in here trying to beat you down all the time, you know? And sometimes it gets a bit much. We're only human at the end of the day, aren't we? Do. But yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Nooch, because the guy just puts out content, man. New players don't farm for Grand Arena. I'm sure that's that's more of a clickbaity title, and clickbait is not a bad thing. Just saying. I'm sure he doesn't mean don't farm for Grand Arena. He's probably like, don't farm for Grand Arena, but get ships. It'll be something like that. How to maintain a balance between gaming and real life. I mean, that's pretty nice. 10 great farming tips for everyone. I don't remember looking at this. Focus on the crystals? Absolutely. I mean, that's #1 rule. Focus on the crystals. So that's a very good thing. I don't watch this. I think this must have been an autoplay video. Top 10 worst GL requirements. A GL requirement is a GL requirement. Doesn't matter if they're bad. How to be a Datacron farmer. Oh, I wonder how what his recommendation is for this. It's no big secret. It's 6 refreshes a day in Conquest, minimum. Boba Fett Relic 7, 41 weeks, free to play. So he's doing a Jabba the Hutt rush on a free to play. Joe Correa, Waiting Shadow, Geralt, Rainpinger. Nooch is... Oh, okay. Are these patrons for him, I guess? Clickbait is okay. Rage bait is not. What's rage baiting, Ardahan? Lord Vader doesn't have room to talk. One of the worst GLs and super expensive for no reason. Indeed. I have Ram beating me down and trying to beat everyone. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Beating everyone off. Exactly. Ram is always doing that. Always hard to ignore negative comments, even when you get so many... You're absolutely right, Roy. It's like the human brain is conditioned to focus on the negative. So, you know, you could have 100 people tell you you're handsome, you're good looking, you're looking ripped, and then one guy will call you fat, and you're like, God damn. That's the one you remember, you know? Do you think that works with the cron? Huh? Gonna leave you to the nice people in the chat. Thanks, Roy. Getting tired? Good night, buddy. I'm Exec Rush, and I'm getting my Boba 2R7 in a few days. Nice. All right, buddy. I'm going to head off. Get night, Sweens. All the best, dude. Hey, see there? That was the video I did with Nooch and Gerbil. It was fun. It was good to be on this show. Good to be on this show. But it's just constant, man. I mean, it'll show. Usually I have a little view comparison here. So this shows how many views I get compared to them. So I got about 190,000 views in the last 30 days, and they've got 476. So, you know, he gets like over twice as many viewership as I do. I mean, he does have over twice the subscribers, but that's not everything. You know, subscribers is not a direct correlation to viewership, but it's good. Yay, Married Bacon. Yeah, streams have been fun, mate. Do. What's all this? Do. Erzatron put out a video?
That guy's down already. What? What? What was that?
That was really loud. Sorry, guys.
That guy's down already. What? What was that?
Dragon's Dogma does have silly things like that. I love Dragon's Dogma too, man. It's great fun. For the memes. For the memes. Lord Vader is bad because too many use him on defense with trash or mod him terribly. There's a YouTuber who's a Lord Vader fanboy named Jacken Hagar, is it? Or something like that, who demonstrates how to properly use Lord Vader. I just don't put him on defense at the moment because lots of people have Bo-Mando. Although I could have gotten away with it this time. I guess probably not, actually, because I would have struggled against Zorii then. That guy is great. Urzatron is always good fun. You've been playing Sons of the Forest with Urz recently? Have you really, Mike? You lucky little devil, you. You lucky little devil. I love, like, swinging round in Urzatron's streams. You know, just... Unfortunately for me, I think he streams at like 3, 4 in the morning. But I absolutely love swinging around into his streams and just nattering with him. He still remembers me. He still remembers me, which for me, you know, that... I love the guy. I love the guy. I think he's the most entertaining streamer. So the fact that he sometimes will give me the time and have a chat with me about Swigger stuff, and he's clearly not just being like, oh, I know that you maybe we had something to do. Like we've had conversations where he's remembered shit that I've said, and I'm just like, what a dude. What a dude. Oh, you're talking about Jacken. Not Urzatron? Well, Urzatron is still amazing. Lord Vader on defense with Bane and... Oh, with Bane and Bo out there is no good. Yeah, pretty much. There's too much that counters him pretty well. I mean, sure, you could set things to draw out the Bane or the Bo or whatever, but... You know, we live in a world where not much really holds. I feel like it's really more about efficiency. And I said that even though we dropped 3 battles this time. Do-do. You've watched Arnold wipe a Vader mold team with a Fennec team? I mean, yeah, that used to be really reliable. The current Datacron sets kind of screw it up, but because there's a lot of deflection, and Doubt tends to mess around with Fennec. Stay up on one of these Friday nights and play a community game in the hall? I mean, maybe we will this Friday. Who knows? Revan, the ending was rough, dude. The ending was rough. We got our full clear 2030, but we dropped too many battles against Tuskens. Stupid Tuskens. Stupid frickin' Tuskens. But yeah, we got the full clear, which is good and everything, but a 2030 is not going to cut it. A 2030 is not going to cut it, so we're probably going to lose this first round. After I was so excited and being like, oh yeah, we're going to go 3-0 this week. I did not live up to my own hype. Let's actually check Baba Yaga's Swigger.gg. I'm kind of curious to see what's his average sort of banner ratio in 3v3s. 1653. 1653. 1653. 917. 668. 1980. I mean, he's not breaching the 2K at the moment. Oh, whoops. Sorry, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong web page. He's not breaching 2K yet. 238, 2038. So what did he do? Slacker for offense against Rey. I would take a 51 against my Rey. I have Rey on the front wall. So I'd take that. I don't have Jabba on defense. So he does have JMK Cat for offense. He does have Gas. He used it against Adrad, but I don't have Adrad on defense. Although that's still not great banners. 52 against Adrad. I do have this on defense, but I'll take a 52. I do have Rey on defense, so he could Jabber it, but I don't think it's going to work as well. I don't think it's going to work as well without the Bauschkron. It'll probably still work, though. Wampa against Momo. I don't think my Momo's on defense. I mean, I don't have that there on defense. I do have this. He got a 57 against that. We've got the health and protection grunt. He could probably still item Versio it. I've got Trench. I'd be surprised if he manages to use EP Darth Vader against my Trench, because it's got Wat and it's got Dooku. I think he will struggle there, but we never know. We didn't set this on defense. We used this to counter, but we lost our Nihilus immediately. It sucked. It really sucked. Oh no, it wasn't against that. It was against... we used it against Bo-Katan Mandalore. Apologies. I'm lying right now. 2030 is bad. It is. It should have been a lot better, Evan. Take in mind, you're not the top of Kyber like usual. People fail a lot. I mean, that's true. That's true. This is bottom end of Kyber 1, so it's more likely that he fails. Oof, look at that. He lost using JML versus Afra. That is with the Afracron, obviously. And then he mirrored it. See? He got it bloody done. Maybe I just need to mod better. I hope I can win. I hope I can win, but you just never know. You just never know. You just never know. All right. I think we'll probably wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. So I imagine we've got another streamer that is going to be live at the minute. Probably someone like Calvin live at the moment, actually. So let's go ahead and take you all over there. Let's take you all over to wonderful, wonderful Calvin. He's usually live when I'm live. So Wolfie just got... Oh, right. Okay, if Wolfie's got on, we're going to raid into Wolf. That makes more sense. And take you all over to Wolfie. Good old Wolfie. Got to help out my brother Wolfie. Solidarity and all that. Let's go ahead and send you over to Wolfie, guys. All right, Tribe. We'll be doing a couple of roster reviews tomorrow, and then we're going straight in on the Boomer. Getting Boomer up to 6 stars. So be there or be a rectangular thung. Maybe we'll get a 330 pull. Who knows? Who knows? Peace out, guys, and big love.